Welcome back, everyone. Last time in Chainsaw Man D&D Devil World, the raid on the Bonelands continued, and the team rested in the mansion that had just been taken. They were able to call to the other sections and found out that while Harib had failed to overtake the weapon building north of the base, Peter had been very successful in taking the southern prison. And so they agreed to join Preliminary Squad 5 in taking the observation tower in the centre. After resting in the manor, the team launched their joint attack, surprising the remaining Western Mafia soldiers. And as the fighting raged on, the squad invited Peter to join them. As they entered the tower, there they encountered Hookman, who showed off his new blood draw mode and had the team fighting tooth and nail. As they did this, Peter charged forwards upstairs to prevent Thiago Farina from escaping via the helicopter on top of the tower. The fight against Hookman was hurting them all, but thanks to incredible tactics and a well-timed use of Crash's ultimate, he was defeated and captured. The team then rushed upstairs to find Peter beaten and bloodied. Thiago noticed Alina and spoke out in a voice she recognized very clearly. The fight tore its way up the building, eventually resulting in Thiago being flung from his helicopter and then being taken into custody. Before the crew could head down to where the soldiers had arrested him, they found the bloodied Peter as he spoke one last phrase to them before the life left his body. As with that, Cool. Sorry, not Hakeem. Crash, you head down first. You would eventually reach the bottom where I believe you left Hookman on the bottom, tied up. On the bottom floor,
I think
tied up.
so.
So the ground floor. So you would see him still tied up. I do need to ask, how have you tied him up? Just
effectively.
Okay, so you've just bound every you've used like.
Oh yeah, I think it was. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was. Was it both me and Hakeem?
Yeah, it was both of you together. So all you have both used all the rope you were given by the military. So if you've got that on your character sheet, take it off. All of that has been used to just compress him into this cocoon of rope as you pass him.
It's the best kind of rope.
We'll head back up to Hakeem and Alina on the top level.
We're heading down anyway, though.
Okay, everyone's heading down.
I mean, I'm walking past Alina. I know not to. She needs time, and she has Missy there, so I'm not necessarily gonna intervene or say any words.
Fair enough.
I'll walk down with Peter's body to deliver it to the medics.
Cool. You walk down. Misfortune looks to Hakeem as he goes, and then says, I'll be honest, I'm also like the fiend, Alina. I don't know.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll be okay. Everything will be fine.
I don't think it is fine.
No, it'll be great. It'll be great. She jumps up immediately, and then she just runs downstairs.
Right.
You
don't hear Misfortune follow you.
Okay, cool.
As you head down. As everyone heads down, eventually leaving the observatory tower, seeing the medic personnel are already out there collecting the dead from their side. You do see Thiago is tied up there in the far away from this group, tied up very effectively, like how not as much as you've tied Hookman up, but still effective enough that he can't swing a punch. He's restrained completely. As they seem to be discussing. Eventually, Hakeem, do you approach them?
Yeah, I'm not wasting any time. I know we also have to get out of here, and we finished our mission. We need to go home, so I could deliver the body. I kind of walk over to medic.
He immediately runs over, going to check vitals as he rushes over. Tell me what happened.
He was killed by Thiago. Yeah, unfortunately, make it. This is Peter Warren on Lister. Please make sure he gets home. Okay.
Of course. As a body bag is laid on the ground, the medic goes, "Please, this way." As he holds the sort of shoulders, allows you to hold the legs as he's placed down and then zipped up into this standard black military sort of plasticky body bag.
Mm-hmm.
As the medic starts writing on the card at the top.
After putting his body down, I'm gonna go find Alina. As I start walking off, looking for her.
Okay. Where would Hakeem find Alina?
At that point, you'd probably see Alina run down the stairs, kind of very bouncy outwardly, but you can kind of tell that she's still sad, but she's kind of just trying to stay with it at the moment and not think about anything too deeply. And you'll probably just see her just looking out at the distance, kind of trying to remain calm and stable as much as possible.
I walk up to you as I say, Alina, our mission isn't done. I need you to do a perimeter check around the building. Once you've done, please report back to me, okay?
Yeah, I've got it. I'm on it now. And she'll run off and do a little perimeter check.
Okay. Please roll a perception or investigation check.
Okay. What am I better at?
Right now, by the way, it's roughly, you'd know, Hakeem, that it's roughly 15 or so hours before safety can no longer be guaranteed and reinforcements will arrive in this area. So you have, basically, you have maybe one long rest left and then one long rest and then 6 hours or so.
Yeah. While Alina's doing the perimeter check, Hakeem's going to get in contact with somebody from HQ and just try and speed up that process.
Okay, as you do have the walkie-talkie on you, so you activate that, you call in, as there's just static on the other end for quite a while. Eventually, it connects as you see one line open, as you hear, "This is Section 1 on the beach."
Section 1, this is Hakeem from Preliminary Squad 5. I wanted to let you know that we have Hookman and Thiago in our custody. We're going to be making our ways back. We would like a speedy venture out of this island as soon as possible. Can you get that done?
We'll start trying to contact Old Dancer now. We haven't heard anything back so far. It's been horribly quiet. In other news, Section 3 has made it back with Harib with them, although he has passed out. As you hear the voice of the raven-haired general as she seems to go a little bit away from the mic, clearly looking at something else, as she says, "They've taken heavy losses. We'll do as you say. Bring the prisoners as quickly as you can."
Understood. Came out.
As the connection is lost. As I just noticed, did your check come in, Alina?
Yeah, 8.
As you're trying to investigate as much as you can, as you're looking around, maybe just what you've just seen just gets to you like too much, and you just can't really focus on anything, and you don't even really know if you're actually doing a perimeter check properly. It's all just sort of noise to you.
She's gonna go back to Hakeem and just be like, I think it looks good. I don't really know what I'm looking for, to be honest with you. But I couldn't see anything.
That's fine for now. Thank you. I think we need to find somewhere to keep our heads low. We should make our way back to the beach and we can get some rest there.
All right. Is there anything Crash you would like to do before everyone heads back with the prisoners in tow?
He's kind of just scanning who is around in this kind of circumstance. Who's here to pick up the bodies?
So,
because is anybody directing this team that has come?
Yes, there is a. You see that there is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 15 members of this section still remaining. Hang on, wait, that's 2 because it was 30 each. So no, we're going to say losses were quite low. So there's 26 of this section still remaining. There, this one very clearly properly muscular built for because he's an army officer chap with this buzz cut is currently moving people around, telling people where to go, directing the medics. You notice these people, they sort of are in their soldier uniform, but they've got this red cross symbol that you've seen associated with medicine before, and they're picking up these bags and writing on them. The bodies of the enemies have had to be left discarded. They don't have enough body bag. That's what you see.
Okay, that's it. Crash will keep that in mind, and we'll look around back towards where Hakeem and Alina is. Do they seem to be heading off soon?
You can notice everyone's preparing to get going.
Preparing to get going. Okay. He had some time to walk around and just kind of catch his breath, thinking about everything that's happened, and he's just going to head back towards Hakeem. He's not going to say anything. He just kind of nods.
Hakeem kind of looks over at you, kind of checking to see if you're still angry. Kind of understanding you blurted out some stuff, but not hoping that you don't think he's angry or anything at you. He's looking at you more if you're okay.
He looks, well, fine, mostly. He just seems a bit, almost like angry in the sense that, well, I'm stuttering so much today. He does seem a little angry still, let's say. And he looks towards you and he just says, well, are we going or not?
Hakeem doesn't bother say anything, just as his head over towards the beach and starts walking.
All right.
And so this convoy would begin to head its way through, sort of holding the body bags between multiple people who are kept in the center of this squad, protected, and this convoy makes its way through. It would be roughly an hour's of travel due to sort of being slowed down by the body bags, having to shift quite a lot of weight, and the prisoners as well. Thiago just has had it. He has already been gagged by the soldiers. He has already had a rope placed around his neck, and he's still trying to speak out during this. Hookman still unconscious for this whole hour. He is still completely out of it. And eventually, you guys would make your way back to the beach. As all of you would arrive, you would see the beach as you left it before. Everyone is currently moving around. They set up their, as I said before, they've set up their little miniature base. You would be waved over by the soldiers. You would notice the raven hair head of this section would move towards you and go, well, you made it back in one piece. That's good. The RPG you left us was pretty fucking useful. Thank you.
Good to hear. Has there been any news?
Other than what I told you on the radio, nothing. Nothing from old Dancer. It's rather
nothing
disturbing.
From the ship?
Nothing from the ship.
No.
She'll turn to you.
Hakeem, kind of realizing, unconsciously something, looks around. Who is the highest ranking individual here at the moment?
That would be in terms of military rank, because there's an unspoken rank of you are an enlister, but an enlister could still push a little bit of something. The highest rank I'm going to say is the officer whose name you still do not know in front of you.
What I'm speaking to?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just so I know not... Hakeem knows it's not his place to kind of bark orders, and was afraid for a moment it would be expected of him to.
No.
What do you need us to do next?
I need you to keep watch and sit tight. There's a chance that we're going to have to make a very clumsy exit. And that will unfortunately mean that we have to leave them behind.
Sorry? Leave who behind?
The bodies, potentially.
It's not going to happen. No, we're not doing that.
But if we have to take those, as she points to the small ships that you came in, that you that you were driven from the ship, and she's like, after 14 hours, reinforcements are going to be arriving. Now, they're going to show up, and we're going to have to exit because Western Mafia reinforcements that have come from Falanvidas itself are going to be much stronger than what we fought so far, so we have to take them, as she points once again at the ships. That will be until the Herefordian Islands, and that is going to be a pretty nasty voyage. We won't have much space.
Listen, officer, if I have to swim back home, just so then these lot have room to be taken back, then I'm well comfortable with doing that. But I
And
asked
is your whole squad willing to do that?
I kind of look over at everybody. I look at
Jill
Alina.
looks over curiously.
Crash.
This guy's my boss. I'll do what he says.
I like swimming.
I look back at them.
And you better pray that old dancer shows up. As she walks off.
Alina, you still have that picture of that map?
Yeah. Wait, Hakeem, do you still have my phone?
Alina says from across the beach.
Oh, she's across the
Sorry,
beach.
go on.
Across the beach? Oh.
Because Gigi was very far from the mic, is what I was saying.
Oh.
Hey, Crash, do you have that thing? Yeah, I have it.
Sure. Hakeem, do you have my phone?
Sorry.
Yeah, he gave it back to you. I gave it back to you. Because you asked before and I couldn't.
Gonna show it to Crash. Here.
Oh shit. I think the boat's fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. Doesn't look too good.
It's supposed to be behind here, right? Where that base is. The base that only, we know of? Because we saw the map, right?
Yeah, I mean, coming in, it wasn't too nice either. They were shooting at us from the jump. And if there was that base there, they could have been shot. But honestly, it feels like it's just going to have to be a waiting game at this point.
Getting out of here might be difficult if those people are still alive over there. This base of enemies. Across the water here. From where we are.
Eventually. They didn't give us too much noise, though, when we were making our way back.
No.
When we were making our way in here, I mean. Where are you trying to get up?
Sneak
I don't
around
know.
and get there.
I think we need rest before we make any moves, though, Alina, don't you? You think you'd be willing to get into another fight right now with no rest?
Yeah, I do need to sleep. Let's be honest. But we can just stealth mission it, and then just ride the boats over here. You know what I mean?
And who will defend the injured and the soldiers around here?
Well,
the
we've
moment-
got all these guys.
True. But I don't think anybody else here is going to be strong enough. We probably are, at the moment, the strongest force on this beach at the moment. I mean, I don't know. If we leave these lot and reinforcements from the Mafia come, I don't know. Are we okay with living with the fact that we might lose more people because we were absent?
I guess I could always go on the mission, bring the boats back. You guys can stay here.
It's a hypothetical. I mean, we should talk to the leading officer, get their opinions. If they're confident that their men can hold down the fort while we go off, then that sounds great. But I don't know if we are authorized to make calls, especially now that we're so close. You know? It's not like I don't believe we could get it done. To be honest, I'm quite confident in our abilities. I'm just thinking repercussions.
I like your way of thinking. Let's talk to her. Get a good idea of what we can and cannot do. Ugh. And then
Cool,
hopefully we get out of here with all those bodies.
As you guys would head across the beach, seeing you'd actually get quite a few looks of like tired smiles from the members of the section you entered the beach on, who fought beside you and witnessed the glory of Hakeem aiming a rocket launcher at a soldier at point blank range. As
Fuck
you
yeah.
do feel quite a bit of respect from some of these soldiers. You would eventually find this dark-haired officer currently speaking to a medical officer near this sort of area that's been set aside for the injured, as the medical officers are running around there. You would notice, actually all of you would notice, on one of these beds is a bloodied Harib, as you notice his head is currently bandaged, one of his legs has been raised by with a makeshift plinth, and he is currently sleeping on one of these beds. As
Hakeem lowers his head. He can't even look at him.
As the the officer keeps speaking, eventually sees you guys approach and goes, we can discuss later. Oh, very well. As the head medical officer, it seems like, heads off, as she approaches and goes, yes, preliminary squad 5.
You wanna go?
No, I need a moment.
Sure. We found a map earlier. Not 100% sure we shared it before. We think... No? Okay, then, Alina, if you would show the kind lady over here. These circles, we think, are bases, and, dots, I kind of forgot. You remember seeing TF before from another mission. Some enemy, I think. So I think that's what's also being spread around here. However, if you're thinking about why we're not contacting the bigger ship, I think it's because of this base on this island over here, which is where they're hiding behind. That might be a problem for us if we want to get out of here.
The forces of a single base taking Old Dancer is not completely improbable.
But maybe if they're just cut off and they're still fighting, maybe it might be best, well, a good way for us to possibly get out of here is to maybe send us to go and look, and to maybe check. Maybe capture that place and see if there's any sort of remains of that ship left.
She looks to you, Hakeem, for sort of questioningly, then looks to Crash and Alina as well. She sort of addresses the group as a whole, as she says, if Old Dancer has fallen, then we need every one of these ships we currently have for all personnel. If Old Dancer is still fighting, then it wins and we can leave on it, or it loses and we still need these ships. I don't see any good in giving one ship that we might lose. I do appreciate that this squad has gone above and beyond, but you're asking me to take quite a gamble.
Okay. But what else are we gonna do here? Just sit down and wait? Until the last second to leave before...
No, we do not. We'll wait for 2 more hours and then we leave.
2 more hours?
That's all I can offer. With a head start of 13 hours, that gives us at least full days and nights away from any sort of reinforcement, if they choose to pursue us across the sea. We should be able to crawl our way to the Herefordian Isles by then.
Okay. Well, I have no questions.
Okay.
Crash kind of looks towards Alina, and then Hakeem.
She does the same. Right. I assume you'll be sharing that map with higher members of command when you get
Most
back.
likely, yeah.
I will leave you that privilege then, as she begins to head off.
I didn't fuck up there, did I? I kind of look back towards Hakeem.
He, with the side of his face that still functions, gives a small grin, and he just shakes his head like, no, you didn't.
Alright. Then I guess we sit and we rest a little bit. God. You two sit, I'm gonna go pace. then
All right.
pace.
The first hour would pass uneventful. Is there anything you guys can take a short rest? Please let me know if there's anything you would do during the short rest.
For starters, I'm gonna roll because I'm on very low HP, so I'm gonna try and see and get some hit points back.
Go for it.
I'm not doing very well. Let's do. Fuck it, we'll do all 6. So I roll 8d6.
Okay.
Oh, why did it only do 1? That's so annoying.
Oh,
That's weird.
okay. Strange.
One second. What did I roll though? It was a 3, so that's 1. Wait, shit, I'm doing it wrong. It's 68. We're not level 8 yet. We're level 6, my bad. That's why I was fucking up.
Yeah, why are you doing D6s as well?
3,
Sorry, I should have pointed that out. I didn't see what you were
Yeah, I did I did 68. I meant to do 68, sorry, my bad. So let's do, there you go. 68, there you go. That's what I did. Cool. So I healed that much.
Yeah. Plus your con for every single one of those dice.
Oh, sick. I didn't know that's how it works. Cool.
Yeah, because it's plus
Con.
your constitution.
That's 1, 2, 3, 6. So it's 1. Okay, cool. Yeah. Lush. And yeah, whenever Alina seems she's able to chat, I'll chat to her. But I'll also be admiring the knife that I took from Peter's body after carrying him. I'm just kind of contemplating, and then I'll look over to Alina when I feel like I might be able to chat to her.
Yeah, Alina actually is super healthy, so she's just kind of sat there. She'll be sat there on her phone, sending off the map as per told.
Okay, you'll be trying to find signal. Eventually, you'd be able to. It'll take you a while, but you'll be able to find like a dribble of signal that you can send the map through to. I assume to admin B or just. I mean, yeah, it could just be upper command. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I take that back then. You see Alina walk around the whole island with her phone in the air.
Not the whole island. No. Sorry, wait. So Alina walks. Here we go, all the way down to there. All the way. Sorry.
Oh my god!
She goes up the mountain. She goes.
Go all around this lovely corpse of this devil over here, and 145 miles. Very impressive, Alina.
Dude, in an hour? That's pretty awesome.
That's a light job.
That's a light job.
Anyways, please continue.
Yeah, it's like, you know, in early 2000s movies where the teenagers are like at a family holiday and they've got their phone in the air and they're like trying to find signal. It's one of those.
Why am I thinking of Nativity 2? Why do I just have shit movies on the brain right now?
I was thinking Scooby-Doo Spooky Island, but yeah.
That's also a shit movie.
That's worse.
I don't know about that. Sorry. Okay, we can debate that another time.
Scooby-Doo Spooky Island's fantastic. But anyway.
Is this how the group splits up over Spooky 2? Spooky 2? What? I'm so tired.
Yeah, so she'll send off that map.
Yeah.
And then you'll see her sending off the map and then walking back like, oh, that was a long walk. Jeez.
Yeah, thank goodness you weren't too wounded.
Yeah, I'm surprisingly fine. I think we just did a really good job.
No, I agree. I think we did a good job. Don't know what's got Crash so annoyed. We had a little chat. I don't know if you ever heard it. It's weird. I literally told him I wasn't gonna blame him for not feeling anything, and he seemed to be. I don't know. He seemed to be upset about that.
I mean, that's pretty bad. That's pretty insensitive, to be honest.
But he didn't. He said he didn't.
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. But like, I'm pretty sure he's got a weakened ability to feel emotions like that. Like, I only vaguely feel this because I'm like still humanish. I'm pretty sure Crash is trying his best to be as sensitive as possible. I kind of don't blame him for being pissed off with you at that. Like, no offense, I'm just trying to be real with you right now.
I think it's unrealistic to expect a fiend to feel in a moment like that. Doesn't really make any sense, does it?
You have to kind of put it through his point of view. Like, that's a very human emotion that you're trying to get out of him. I mean,
No,
mean,
no, you're mistaken. I said I wasn't. I told him I don't blame you if you don't feel anything. Just give us some time. I said that. I didn't tell him I wanted him to feel anything. I said I don't blame him if he doesn't. Because he's a fiend. It's unrealistic. And I said he didn't know Peter, so it wouldn't make any sense.
still comes across a bit like you're kind of blaming him. I don't know. Maybe I'll go have a chat and I'll come back to you and I'll see what's going on.
And I don't understand, but I'm not really the best with people anyway. So I don't know. The last thing we need right now is emotions that are gonna get in our way. So if I overstepped, I want to know so then we can get past it and get on with the mission.
Okay.
But yeah.
Fine. Great. I'll go chat and I'll be back. Alina's gonna wander off and try and find Crash.
Okay, where would Alina find Crash?
Alina would have seen Crash already if she was like pacing along the beach trying to find any sort of connection. He would be kind of at the water's edge at the beach, kind of looking off towards where the other island is, and then looking back towards where they just came from, and just kind of pacing back and forth and looking over and making sure that there's nobody else coming, and he seems to be just doing perimeter watches. But the moment that they notice you approaching, they stop, and they smile a bit and they wave. Hey!
Hey, how's it going?
Fine. What's up?
Just coming to see how you're feeling.
Oh, I'm feeling?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I don't know what to tell you. I'm feeling great. Look, we just, well, obviously not the best, but we did a pretty good job, I think. Me, you, Hakeem. We got, 2 bastards down. And, we got more to go. But not as much as before.
yeah, it's good. I was just talking to Hakeem. What a guy. You know?
Crash, squints his eyes a little bit. Am I getting at something?
Yeah, okay. I don't know how to be subtle. Okay, whatever. Hakeem said that you guys had a bit of a disagreement. Are you good?
Yeah. I think so. Fuck, I don't know. You, you people are difficult, in a way. I don't know how to put it.
What do you mean, like?
Like, okay. You know, fighting and doing these jobs used to be a lot more simple. I was put up in a lot more restrictive chains than I am in now. Where I can just ask Hakeem to unlock me and set me free, and then that'll happen in a battle. I used to be the thing that the RDH brought to rip shit apart, because that's what I'm good at. And that's what I thought was going to be my role here with you guys. And yeah, that's mostly the case. However, like, Look, I wanted to do better that fight because of how we need to work together as a team. And seeing Hakeem depressed is just really strange to me. And dealing with that is also really strange to me. And also making you feel bad about not doing a fucking good enough job. And not making sure that Lily's safe. If I was different, if I was just a little bit more different, maybe I'd feel a little bit more useless in my role. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I get what you're talking about.
It's really hard for me to understand how to just... what to do in that sort of situation.
Mm.
I did my job. I don't know how to deal with this shit or how to act. Because I just want to do... It's not just I want to do a good job anymore. With you two, and how you've treated me and the things that I've been through, I just want to... I want to be there, you know, as a part of the team. Which is something that I haven't really wanted to do before. And I think Hakeem kind of pissed me off a bit, because he just reinforced the idea that I'm not going to be there for them in that way. Not for you in that way. Which, I guess he's right about that, but it also kind of pisses me off.
I think...
Like, you kind of gotta get where I'm coming from, right? As someone who's kind of changed in that way a bit?
Yeah,
Or do
no,
you not... Is this
I
more
get
of
what
a
you
pain?
mean. I think you feeling this way and feeling upset about not being kind of included or assuming to not be included.
Well, I'm not doing a good job. I'm not.
Well, you are. You are. And you feeling this way means that you are, because you're understanding that. And I think, you know, we just need to be a bit more ready for you to join in tricky situations that you might not understand, but you might understand. I think you are understanding them, to be honest. Which is interesting.
In what way?
What you've just described is not far off the emotion of empathy. So, I mean, saying that you don't get it doesn't quite make sense. Which is interesting. It's just new.
I don't think I... Even with you trying to explain it to me, I don't think I still fully get it. But... I think what I'm trying to say is that I would like to try a bit harder with that. And, I don't think it might be my role to, sometimes. Or maybe I'm chasing for something that isn't there for me. It's
I think
something that's been... I'm sorry to cut you off. I
No.
just think it's something that's been on my mind recently, and something that I feel like I'm trying to be aware of, but at the same time I feel like I'm just wearing the skin of something that I'm not. Which most likely I am. However, that doesn't mean I don't want the team to function. I found, I think, more freedom here to do the shit that I want to do, to tear into the people who are, you know, RDH in a sense is my home. And I want to destroy the people that are against them. And in a sense, you guys are a bigger extension of my home than anything else that I have in my life. And so, I just feel I don't know, an additional pressure that's just I'm not meeting.
Well, we'll just try and meet it together. We'll work on it. I think let's talk to Hakeem. Let's say that you've got these feelings and that
I don't want to talk to Hakeem about feelings. That's not ever how we ever function. That's gonna be weird.
fine. Okay, well then you can punch Hakeem and that will convey the message, I guess.
Yeah?
But yeah, we'll work on it together. I think Hakeem will understand it in his weird Hakeem way. You're both weird. I don't think either of you get each other, and I think that's the beauty of your friendship.
You know, you put things more eloquently than I do, but yeah, I think I'll trust you with this. It sounds like you know what you're doing.
Oh god, I hope so. I'm just trying my best, just as you are. The same feelings that you have, I have every day. I'm a lot better at hiding them. Through many years of practice, don't you worry.
How do you function?
I, I, I don't sleep very well. Let's just put it at that. You just over time you just build defenses against things, and you can sit and think about things at a later date. You can kind of put emotions on a pause sometimes, which is not the healthiest way to deal with it. I'm absolutely sure, but I guess the more you see, the more you do, the more you can cope, I think. At least that's what I've noticed over this time. I mean, I just faced probably the worst person in my life and didn't have a total meltdown, which is a small achievement. And that's just because I've been going around with you guys and seeing new things and throwing myself into situations that I wasn't completely comfortable in, but still made it out fine. And I think that's the thing we need to remember is if we make it out fine and we keep going, then it'll be okay and we'll fix it. It just feels bad now, but it won't be bad later. And we just move forward. You know?
Yeah, I think so. And then Crash will lightly punch Alina on the side of the arm.
Hey! Ow!
Emotion punch. Also, you did a fucking good job. And next battle, we'll get her back. Easy. with those two gone, we know what to do.
I like that.
Great emotion punch. That's very good. That was very good.
Let's go back to the gloomy guy.
Yeah.
As you do that, Crash, since you did say you were doing a perimeter, you were walking around checking the perimeter, could you roll a perception investigation?
Oh,
please,
yeah, 100%.
during this short rest.
1 second. A perception?
Yep. Or
Okay.
investigation, whichever one you prefer.
18.
Okay,
What is
with
that
an
accent?
18, you don't see any signs of enemies coming from any direction. However, you do see something in the sand. Could you please roll a D100?
A D100, alright. 1 second. Let's see. What's hit in the sand? 32.
32, okay. You find, just like fallen from someone's pocket during this awful conflict, you find a £5 note.
Sick. Immediately pockets it.
As you head back, as Hakeem will go back to you. So you've spent a lot of this short rest. Just I think you DM'd me saying that you were by Harib's side. You see him; he is breathing at a steady level. He seems to, from what you understand, he looks like he's passed out from exhaustion. Not so much he was knocked out and fell, but he clearly took some nasty blow to the head from something.
Yeah.
However, he does not wake during. He has not stirred so far in this rest.
Hakeem's like really, really in his head. He's really shaken up. His mind goes back to the conversation he had before leaving, when trying to recruit and get people to come with, and he's thinking of his friends. He thinks about seeing Jordan just beforehand, or who he thought was Jordan. Oh no, Jordan, no, not Jordan.
You go.
Isla, sorry. Isla, sorry.
Sorry, Isla.
Isla.
Yeah.
Isla, there you go.
It's pronounced Isla, yeah.
Isla, yeah. And Isla telling him the reason she wasn't coming, and it's all kind of going on in his head over and over, and the blame and the guilt. As he kind of just stands over her rib. Someone who's meant to be the strongest, he's always been recognized as that, and now looking at him, and he's kind of questioning why he's still standing.
And even as if to comically make things worse, you get sort of a sense that today is the 25th of June, as you realise that 24th of June, as you realise in 4 days you will meet with debt.
Yeah, he's so tired. He knows when he closes his eyes, he just sees the light devil waiting for him. His team don't understand him or hate him in his mind, and his close friends are dead because he asked them to come join him on a mission. He's just gonna walk over towards the sea and sit down, just letting the water brush over him. He just sits there.
Okay. As Crash, you approach.
Hey. Can I join you?
Yeah, go ahead.
He doesn't sit in the sand next to you. Instead, he just kind of walks past you and walks deeper into the waves until he's around like knee height. This is a bit refreshing. How you feeling? You look like shit.
Yeah, well, probably not too far off, to be honest.
Well, you know what? I had such a good, Alina was hyping me up a bit earlier and just made me feel a lot, I guess, more confident to do this. And then he starts to walk towards you, kind of trudging through the waves as he does. Please,
Do what? He kind of looks
stand
up
up.
at you.
Stand up.
Okay. Izzy stands up. What is it?
He inspects your face a little bit and looks down towards you. And just around...
You're looking up at him. Hakeem's much taller than you.
Oh yeah, much taller. Oh, my bad. Looking up at
No,
you,
it's
but I'm pretty
He's a
short.
lanky shit. Look, if this is about
punches you in the
earlier,
chest. You know, Alina told me to do that.
Quite a lot of soldiers look around to see what the hell's going on.
Ash, what the fuck are you doing? As he kind of glares at you, looking up as he stands.
Oh, I like that face on you.
What, you like that? It hurt when you punched me in the gut?
A little bit. Look,
You know
that's
what?
my... What?
You mean what? Look, I'm trying to be accommodating and understand you, okay, and not make you feel shit because you said you didn't understand or you didn't feel something, and the last thing I wanted was for you to feel crappy about it, and my attempt at doing that results in me getting punched in the gut. Yeah, gee, thanks. I'm real thrilled about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. That was more of a... How do I say this? Fuck, that was
how do you say
First
it?
of all, I don't know how to say it. First, I want... Okay. How do I put this in order? So, I'm just glad I got it out there. For some reason, it just threw me off what you said back there. And that kind of pissed me off, and I wanted to let you know about that, which I did. But that's also something that I just want to say that I don't hate you. And...
He looks so confused. He's looking at you like...
This is so much easier in my head!
Okay, Crash, chill out. Wait, don't...
Several soldiers are starting to slowly move towards, but are unsure what's going on because it looks like a fight mixed with a lover's tiff.
Alina's gonna be like, guys, just let them do this. It'll be fine, I promise.
Right, okay.
Look, okay. All you had to do was just, if what I said upset you, you just had to. I don't know. Okay, yeah. We don't have the best communication. Cool, right? But I said what I said because the last thing I wanted you to feel was crap, because you didn't feel like how I felt, and I didn't want you to think that I expected that of you, because you did incredible.
I know that you did, but I.
So why did it piss you off? And why did
because
you
it makes
punch
me. Because it made me feel useless. Like, I want to be useful in that way. I want to be there. Because, as I told Alina before, RDH was and is still what made me just move. It's the people who brought me food and the people who put me out to go fight and tear people apart, which is a lot of fun and I love to do. And you guys gave me that and more, and I can't fucking really take it. Because the moment that you two start to break down in front of me, what am I supposed to do but watch and feel like nothing? Like, I'm not in that role to support, and I just don't. No! And I want to learn, is what I'm trying to say. And so that was me saying to you, with that punch, don't put me in that fucking position. Just don't. Because I meant it back there. I will swim that fucking ocean for you. And for Alina.
just looks over at you and like almost chuckles to himself. You see his eyes kind of get serious though. As he looks over at you, he punches you in the face.
Oh, you motherfucker!
That is cause it fucking hurt when you said I was your boss. Alright? If you swim the ocean for me, don't you fucking call me your boss, alright? At least I was promoted to friend or something, man. Fuck. Jesus Christ. As he's just gonna kind of dust himself off a bit. But duly noted, alright? I'm sorry. I didn't know that was how you felt, okay? I'll know for next time. And
Alright.
don't feel bad that I'm not sharing all the shitty stuff in my head and what's going on, because to be honest, I'd feel bad if I just unloaded on you and also on Alina. And you guys seem so happy all the time and excited, and you know, I'm the downer, I'm the grumpy one. So, you know, if I start opening up, I'm just I'm just proving you right. So, yeah, I'm a bit stuck. All right? It doesn't mean I'm just your fucking boss, okay?
Okay.
I need a drink. As Hakeem will walk off.
As you turn away, you would see most of the soldiers on the beach are now looking in your direction, very confused. And you also notice that Harib has now sat up from where he was lying on this sort of bed, and is on this like military like bed, and is like looking over, very confused.
Hakeem, without even like skipping a beat, looks at everybody as he just proclaims, "Listen, the next time you lot question what it takes to get a team as fucking dedicated and driven to the cause of completing a mission as preliminary squad 5, you remember this moment, okay? You remember that?"
Could you roll like an intimidation check?
Fuck yeah, I will. Fuck yeah, I will.
That's amazing. That is so good.
Don't you dare look at me and my boyfriend like that.
That's a
They look
really
my
good
boyfriend
ending.
like that. That's a 5. I wasn't trying to be intimidating, but the
I will
DM
say
asked me
that.
to
I
be.
will say this. I'll give you inspiration for going along with that, like, because that's a brilliant end to that moment. So
That's a
take
15.
inspiration.
That's what you get. I'm not crying. I swear I'm not.
Wait, you just used inspiration. Okay, yeah, they
Use it straight up the bat.
Okay, fair enough. They all sort of I'll lower the DC for that. I respect that. They all sort of just look away, all except Harib, who's still just looking directly at you, completely like quizzical, like he doesn't know what's going on right now, and as he tries to get out of the bed. Hakeem.
Yeah, I'm walking over to him. Harib, you're a madman. If you think you should be getting up right now, you should get your sleep.
I passed out when we reached the beach. That's what I last remember. What has happened? You're back here. The mission.
Mission was a success. We were able to capture Hookman and Thiago. Unfortunately, Valentine was able to get away. And as you are aware, there was a number of casualties.
Of course, yeah. I have noticed around here there's very injured people.
Hakeem slips his hand in his like lower pocket as he retrieves the bloody knife that he had gifted or let Peter loan.
Yeah, did you offer this to Harib at all?
No, what happened was no. It was given to Peter, so I loaned it to Peter.
Peter would have told him. Harib.
Yeah, I loaned it to him, and he was using it.
Harib looks at the blade. Hey. Peter.
fought valiantly, and he didn't suffer. He fought with every bit he had.
What was it? What was it?
Tiago's the one who did it. But he's in custody now, and he's going to be dragged through the ringers of hell. Don't you worry about that. All you need to focus on is getting your rest, okay? My team and I, despite the dramatics, as he kind of turns back around, we'll protect everybody we need to, okay? So you don't stress out, and you don't worry. Just sleep, okay?
Right.
Okay.
He was so human.
And from you, I think you'd really appreciate that.
Just sort of lowers his head, doesn't say anything.
Okay. As Hakeem will kind of walk back over, having cooled his head a little bit, I pat Precious' shoulder, and he'll just look at him like, glad that they got that out. And he'd sit back down. Invite Alina to join him.
As the three of you move together, you would hear further off across the beach, where they're sort of like currently like around a couple of soldiers that huddled round a radio. They just suddenly go, yeah, okay. Officer Stilloak, incoming from Old Dancer.
Oh shit.
What is it? What?
Holy fuck.
The officer Stilloak would run over as she takes it, starts speaking hurriedly, and then we'll put the receiver down, look around, and go, Old Dancer will be here. Half an hour, we got to pack up. We'll have to make 2 journeys with the boats to carry everyone. It's injured. We're going to be making It's going to be tough. But you're all going to do it, all right? Yes, sir. As everyone begins to pack up as much as they can. Of course, the injured are going to be moved last. Everything else is getting moved away as you guys join together.
Perfect.
Things are going after all.
Oh.
Okay. Any more punches want to be thrown before we get going? Anyone?
I'll save them for better enemies, I guess.
Oh.
And with that, smoke begins to rise from the horizon as an incredibly battered Old Dancer. You notice blast marks across its hull. Just smoke is billowing. It's sort of like moving, not as it was before. It is now a limping vessel as the ship sort of, it doesn't go as far as it went before. It sort of just stops off a while as everyone begins to load into the LCVPs, and they begin to take off across the water. As would you guys join the first transport or the second transport?
Which ones have the Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Hakeem would let Crash and Alina do as they wish for this. He would decide that for himself. He would go for the second.
Which transport has the transport of Hookman and Thiago?
The first transport. They want to get them in the prison immediately, and with as much people, defending them. Sorry, not defending them. Make sure they don't get out. You would notice Hookman is still unconscious, though. Even though it's been 2 hours, he's still out.
Oh, wow.
He'll be out for a while. We went crazy on him. Let's be honest.
We did. We did.
I rolled for how long he'd be unconscious for, and yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You guys aren't going to need...
With,
They won't need all of us. You might as well go with them.
Fine. I'll go with them. Make sure they don't fuck up.
Alina, what are you doing?
I'll come with you. I'll come with you.
Oh boy. And then they willingly put Crash alone.
And so, Crash, you would be in the first transport that had Hookman and Thiago. You would see Hookman completely out on the ground. Everyone is still like with their weapons ready to, stop him at a moment's notice. Thiago, behind his gag, is just trying to speak to you.
Gotta speak louder.
He rolls his eyes as he would not speak again on the trip after that comment.
Alright.
And with that, you would reach the ship, Alina and Hakeem, from the beach as you're left here with the injured, half of the soldiers, the injured and the dead. You see the boats take off. You see Crash. Well, actually, no, it would be too far for you to see Crash go on the boat. But Crash, you would reach the boat. Immediately, the prisoners are taken as they go. The brig is slightly flooded, but it'll have to do. All right, yeah. Good you're here, as the general sort of gives you a nod, and then the prisoners are taken away. Heading back to the beach, Hakeem and Alina, you see the boats head over as the boats are split, as half of the people carriers have some of the soldiers and the dead placed in them. The others have the injured and soldiers placed in them. Where do you go?
With the soldiers and the injured.
Okay. Do you follow, Alina?
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, you would begin to make your way back, as you'd see Harib now he is sitting in the people carrier, but he is still in just deep thought, as he just says, I don't think he says anything. He's still processing. As with that, you would reach the boat, and everyone eventually would be after the prisoners were placed down in the brig. Everyone would be assembled as the general, the dark-haired general from before, would speak out and say, "Right, everyone. This is going to be the toughest journey back. We're likely going to take an extra day to get back home. And we need all hands on deck. We were unaware of a base that was on the other island. They opened fire on us. We were caught up. The crew would like to apologise for this, but we move on past that. All hands on deck to get there. Our rations have also been cut dramatically. We are going to pull together and get back home. You are heroes, and you shall have a hero's welcome. Am I understood?" "Yes, sir." Very well, as he begins to divide up tasks as the journey is going to commence. You guys are going to pick a stat of yours that you are going to be rolling every day to maintain the ship. We need someone working on the top layer, someone working down below, someone working in the middle. The top layer will be it can be perception, it can be investigating, it could even be morale if you want, keep people's hopes up. Bottom level is going to be strength, as there are several holes. We need people with strength and constitution to be keeping the objects, to be keeping the water in. And then the middle will be seeing to rationing and other bureaucratical jobs around the ship. We'll also be rolling for the weather like we did before. So that'll be the start will be weather for each day. Then it'll be rolling our tasks. But I'll say for the first day, weather, I'll give you just a neutral. Let's roll our tasks for the first day. Okay. As what would you guys set yourselves doing on this damaged ship on what is likely its final voyage back to London?
Exciting. Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to go for.
Crash is dibsing bottom.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I assumed Crash was gonna dibs bottom.
Alina can do
Yeah,
top.
go on.
I can do some singing, some sea shanties.
Yeah, I was assuming that would be the case. So yeah, Hakeem will go middle.
Okay. What will Hakeem be doing in the middle?
You said choosing. Do I get to choose the stat I'm using or not?
I think everyone is choosing the stat. I sort of knew Alina would go top, Crash would go bottom. Like, what do you want to do to help the ship run effectively?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and utilize the survival skill and just be focused on, you had mentioned about rations as well, and this goes back to very early days with the unlisters for Hakeem and having to go on missions and maybe not knowing when you'd come back home. And also just understanding or trying to understand the best places to be to keep the ship kind of keep going, keep burden off of the top and the bottom.
Brilliant. Okay, I think we'll go bottom to top then. So, Crash, as you enter below, the people down here are like the proper sailors who are trying to who clearly have some sort of study of carpentry to keep the ship, keep as much water out of the bottom as they possibly can right now. You are closest to the brig as well, but that can come up later as please make your strength roll. You can use athletics. That's it. Sorry.
I would love to use athletics. 1 second. So I'm being ordered around now. My athletics is a 16. That's what I rolled.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Okay. Yep. Cool. Middle. Hakeem.
Yep. I'm gonna utilize my survival. It's a 13.
Okay. And Alina at the top, singing your shanties.
Would that be charisma, maybe?
Yep, charisma. You can do performance actually if you want. If we're doing skills for this.
Oh, great. Let's do performance. 12. Ouch. But
ouch.
Okay. Yeah. As the first day does not go totally successfully, the good news is the water is being kept in very effectively. So it is running at a decent speed. However, Hakeem, you do notice that Alina, you notice actually a lot of scowls are given for these sea shanties. There's not much appreciated. And Hakeem, you take a moment to rest yourself for just a little bit, and when you come back, you notice rations are gone. There's been some level of betrayal on board this vessel as food has begun to run low over the first day. As the first day begins to draw to a close, Crash, once again, because you're so close to the brig, you hear occasionally there'd be muffles from Thiago occasionally, but the people down below ignore it and say the people you're with say quips back as well occasionally. They kind of like your style of shutting him up, as they appreciate that. However, you suddenly when they're wiping their brows down, enjoying their rationed food, suddenly everyone hears as there's a splat of some sort of liquid from the brig as you hear this yelling.
Oh, I run towards it. What the fuck's going on?
As you go to the bars, you see Thiago on one side of the room, a massive trail of blood, and Hookman currently there, transformed. You see him, you see this hook draw back into his mouth from where he attached it to one of his ropes, and out of his head, half of this hook has formed, not fully, as he's still struggling against his bonds, not able to break them. Blood is spurting out, as you see a hybrid low on blood trying to transform, as he goes,
Crash will scream at the top of his lungs, "We got people transforming down here!" And immediately he's just going to rush up towards Hookman and start to beat the shit out of his face.
All right.
He's like,
You
go to
rush
sleep!
over.
Go to sleep!
Can I roll? Can I get how aggressively are you doing this?
Crash is freaked the fuck out. He's going very aggressive right now.
Okay. I would say. Shit. I mean, he is going to go for it. Okay, because you rushed him. Make your attack first.
Sure. Alright. Fuck. Okay. One sec. Punch, punch, punch. Where's my punch? It's been so long! I'll bring up my hand deck. Fuck, because I'm not raging. I bring up my hand deck, and I just start to just hack at his head, first off.
Okay.
Which is a 15 to hit. Minus the rage damage.
He is. I did say he was restrained, so you do have advantage.
Alright, I'll roll once more. 1 second. 21.
Cool, that hits. You slash him in the head. There's a spurt of blood, and the hook retracts into him. The mark you made on the head heals partly, and he falls down, sort of almost convulsing on the ground as he is knocked unconscious.
Nah. Fuck, he's dying. I did not think this through. Immediately, he starts to grab onto Hookman, this unconscious body, and looks around. Is Thiago near as well?
Thiago is in the corner of the room. Like, he sort of shuffled into one corner.
Oh yeah, and he's still tied up, right?
Still tied up, yeah. But it's only, like, his arms and, like, hands are tied. They actually sort of attached him to the wall as well, I'll say that.
Is there... Like, there's other people in the room, right?
The carpenters are rushing upstairs. They're rushing upstairs to... Well, sorry, 2 of them are staying down with you. The other 2 have, like, rushed upstairs to get people.
You two, do you know how to heal this motherfucker? He just slams him.
One of them runs forward. Actually, I'll roll for luck. No, I never completed my first aid training.
That's okay. That sounds much better than me.
What? As you fling the body towards them, as this guy is going to, for this first round at least, as I assume Hakeem will start heading down, he is going to try and stabilize Hookman.
Wait, fuck! He likes blood. He likes blood. Wait, and I'm gonna.
Okay, that's the end of your turn, unfortunately. So we are going to be doing a turn basis now.
Okay, no worries.
Hookman didn't have his turn, so Hookman's going to go next.
Oh shit.
Then this random carpenter dude, this guy who's trained in actually he's a soldier who knows carpentry, or sailor I should say. He's going to try and stabilize. He sort of starts like half-assed, like holding the wound closed and going between frickin' CPR. You've never done any medicine things, so you have no clue if it's working or not. You unless you want to roll a medicine on your next turn, you don't really know if this is good or not. Hakeem, you hear this commotion very close. Alina, you vaguely hear this commotion. It's just started to come up to you. What do you do?
I'm bolting downstairs as quickly as I can.
Cool. You zoom downstairs, almost leap downstairs, turn around to see Hookman, this bloody thing, this one dude trying to administer CPR. Thiago in the corner. Crash suddenly screaming. He likes blood.
What the fuck is going on?
He woke up! He woke up and I need to get him back because I accidentally hit him with my axe!
Oh shit. Alright, hey, you, get over there. Watch Thiago, okay? Oh my god.
Okay.
Fucking...
He runs over, he leaves the guy on he leaves Hookman on the ground and heads over to Thiago, pulling out his sort of his baton.
You can't give him too much blood, alright? If he gets too strong, it's gonna be very fucking bad, okay? Crash, you're on standby. If he goes fucking ballistic, put him on his ass again, okay? We'd rather he be dead than any of us.
Yeah.
Hakeem's gonna try and, with this small incision that's been made on his head, little droplets of his own blood. Like, literally a droplet, just to see if it can stabilize him.
So are you
I can
dripping your blood into the wound?
I'm just debating. I'll do it in his mouth. I'll do it in his mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
You begin to drop these little driplets of blood into his mouth. You see the wound on his head seal up. The convulsions
that's it.
end. And he
Yep.
opens his eyes. Not.
If you freak me out again, I'm gonna fucking kill you this time.
You can't kill me.
Fuck you, I can't.
You realize what you've done, right? I'm not the one you should really be worrying about. It's him over there. My master. Or one of them.
I should get some binding and close this guy's fucking mouth for me, would you?
You're really not going to hear my warning? Do I have to do it again? As he shows off his tongue, sort of points it out almost like taunting as this like wire and hook poke out for a moment before it like goes back into his mouth. As he's like, you realize taking him is war.
Listen, buddy. That piece of shit over there killed my friend. You're very lucky you're taking breath right now, but if you keep talking... Trust me, it won't be the only fatality that's gone on today. I don't give a fuck about any stupid war, okay? All I give a shit about at the moment is my promotion. And the people who I deserve to be promoted with. So if that means going against the fucking world, so be it. Shut the fuck up.
I kind of get it.
I'm fetching some rope.
My position's going to be in question now that new dog is getting all the training. As he looks to the side and shuts up.
Oh, I want to rip his hook off his face.
Under his breath, it keeps counting like up to 10. He's like, I know, but just just like, I'm already not in a good mood. I can't fuck this up. If I kill him, I fuck this up. I'm gonna count, and then I'm gonna go back.
Are you trying to hide that you're doing that right now?
Oh, I don't give a shit what he thinks. He's tied up. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go over to.
He doesn't quite do enough to. Yeah, no. He leaves it there.
Pick up. Okay.
Yeah, Crash is fetching that rope, and is gonna try to tie up this guy's mouth. Does Alina arrive?
I think Alina's still upstairs, but I mean to be honest,
is upstairs. Well, you did hear the commotion, Alina. So it's up to you if you head back down.
He would have been heading down if she heard a bit of a commotion and heard something happening downstairs because she knew her friends were there.
Alina, you would head down just as Crash is trying to force this rope into the guy's mouth.
Whoa! Why are we putting ropes into people's mouths now? Is that a new thing?
We got an early bird.
Fuck yourself. As you're able to gag this Max or Hookman.
I mean, I don't hate it. We should have done this in the beginning. What?
I think that he was unconscious. We didn't. Alina, I recommend you go back upstairs.
From the corner of the prison.
Alina, I recommend you go back upstairs.
As you follow the voice to see Thiago looking just at you.
Hi.
Alina, don't. Trust me, he's just gonna try and get in your head.
He tries to indicate the gag in his mouth.
Oh, she's gonna walk over. She's gonna go down to remove the gag, and then just slap him in the face.
Damn.
Yes.
Do you want to roll to hit, or are you just gonna do that? Are you trying to hurt him? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, she wants it to sting, not like knock him out with it, but she wants to leave it raw.
Okay, roll to hit.
Suck him in the fucking head.
With advantage because he's restrained.
Hells yeah. What would that be? Just like a d20, just on its own?
It's a d20 plus your strength modifier.
Plus strength. Okay, great. Oh, that's a. Oh wait, I get. Okay,
Advantage, yeah, you get advantage.
Advantage. I was gonna
It's
say
not a natural 0.
that wasn't very good. Oh, nat 20.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
smack him incredibly fast, and for the first time, like, ever, during that entire fight against the Argo, you never saw him bleed or in any sort of pain. It was only ever just bullet shells and wasted ammunition that fell on the ground. This time you see a red mark on his cheek form.
Oh, fantastic. She is gonna wipe the blood up with her thumb and drink it. 100%.
Fuck yeah. You can get a. You're probably already fully healed, but you feel like that would have nourished you as you like. He looks at you.
No, it's
As
a
he
shame I
looks at
can't
you.
hear you. Anyway, I'm gonna go back up, guys. Enjoy this guy.
Yeah.
This will make a fine dog.
Okay, bye.
Nice.
He just looks to Hookman, who is currently on the other side of the room, and the prison, the bars to the brig are closed as the first night draws to an end. As
Hell.
We're going
food
next day.
begins to run low. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was readying up for next day.
Yeah, well, yeah, next day would come, and you at this point would have travelled actually like a decent rate. It's still looking like food's going to be an issue, but currently it's looking like you'll still make it on the time you were supposed to. But let's see what the rolls are. Let's go up to bottom this time. Alina, what are you doing this day?
She's gonna try shanties again. She's gonna give it another go, but try some different ones.
Okay.
She's gonna
Roll
try some
performance.
rock music instead of shanty.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, God.
worse.
Oh no.
Much worse.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is that what I think it
Oh.
is?
Yes,
That's
that
exactly-
wasn't that one. That wasn't that one. So it's an 8.
You just straight up get told, like you get taken to the side by the general who just goes, "You need to stop singing."
Oh no. Oh no.
Wow.
Oh God.
You guys are a tough crowd, huh?
Yeah, it's a tough situation. Please, could you help us out actually moving stuff instead of this?
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll go pick up.
As it's there's a lot of chatter, Hakeem, from above about some very horrible words being said about your fellow team member. What will you be doing in the middle section?
I would be gathering the middle section up, going above, because I want us to start in the masses, trying to get some new catches, catching some fish, catching some and aiding in that. As I'm walking upstairs, if I overhear some of these a lot, I would just say, well, you lot are wasting your time making insults to a woman who saved most of our lives. I'm actually going to go help out. I recommend you join me, because we need food. Get to it.
They would join you begrudgingly, and please roll.
16.
Okay. You do catch a decent amount of fish. It's looking like food will be an okay level, but let's see what's happening down below with Crash, as there would be no more disturbances from the brig, and please roll to help out the carpenters who would be sort of like talking about like, oh, that was a scary situation.
It was, but it's okay. I'm much more well, stronger than them both combined. I'm just like the best. Anyways, I'm here for whatever you might need. I'm very strong. Tell me what to do.
All right, they begin to like, yeah, of course. If you can move, like that structure needs some support. Let's get that in, please. Let's
Yep.
give it some muscle. As can you roll your athletics, please?
Sure. Athletics. Here we go. That's a natural one. For a 9. How the
Okay.
fuck?
As below
No.
this day, there is disaster.
Oh.
A large amount of water begins to seep in from below. The structures begin to fail. Everyone is having to push it, and for this whole day, the boat just stalls. Almost
Shit.
like it barely moves, which does admittedly help Hakeem with fishing because the boat's not as aggressively moving forward, so you're able to catch a bit more impressive stuff. But you have barely moved this day as you are currently in the open ocean, and that is the end of day 2. As
Fuck, man.
down below, you're able to repair as much as you can below with the structures, but it suddenly becomes very apparent that there's a lot of fear happening right now. And yeah, at night, Hakeem, you would see Harib walking. You would see just Harib to one side, currently like just sitting down. Currently just like helping. Help to reinforce the fishing nets that were used today. He's trying to like lengthen them as much as he can before he goes to bed. As you would see, he is still up and about, refusing to just sit with the other injured constantly.
I'll help as well. I won't say anything unless he speaks to me, but I'll help him.
You know, it's a hobby of mine, this weaving.
Really? To be honest, you've always been pretty good with your hands, to be honest, so that kind of makes sense.
Yes.
I used to draw a lot. I used to really enjoy drawing. Before all of this.
Did you art college?
Yeah, I went to Oxford. Well, I was studying to be an architect, but it was like a surefire way, I guess, in my head to get money from my sketches and yeah.
I hope he's...
Guess we never really know what the world has in store for us, do we?
No. None of us truly do. I hope he's alright now.
I think so. It must be nice not needing to fight anymore.
Pray he doesn't. He deserves. And
Mind do me a favor though? I know you're kind of, this is your hobby and I hate to take it away from you. Tomorrow, do you mind just sitting on top deck for a bit? Giving the crew a little bit more of a boost in morale? I know if it's coming from somebody
by helping out still.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, not just sitting around doing nothing. I don't mean that. I just know if you're.
It makes sense. I can do it. Don't worry. I'm good against pain.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be healed I'll be healed. I heal quick as well. So when I get back, I never asked what Peter wanted out of this. I mean, I don't think I said before, I don't know if Peter told you, but Admin B told us that there would be some reward in store for us when we got back, and I never knew his. I never asked. Anyway, I'm going to go. As he finishes the net and passes it to you, and then gets up. Tries to get some good sleep. Hakeem. As he walks off. And with that, oh yeah, go.
I'm not gonna go to bed. I've actually been deliberately trying to avoid it. Tonight I wouldn't go to bed because of how bad and how these last few days I kind of don't want to face Light Devil and his fuckery, especially because of that one dream in particular when I had to fight Crash and Alina. And I'm trying not to think of them as hating me right now. So I would avoid. Hakeem wouldn't sleep tonight.
All right, you would. You would avoid sleeping at night. I just remembered we didn't roll a group check for weather, so we will do that now. For this night, I suppose, and then also for tomorrow. So can everyone please roll a d20?
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
16.
Oh,
16.
Okay. A incredibly clear night and an incredibly clear day. You would find. Perfect. As you would immediately get up and get to your jobs, which are starting to become a lot trickier. Hakeem, you're incredibly exhausted. Well, you've taken a point of exhaustion for not sleeping, and I will say, because you stayed up, I assume you would do it. You would keep yourself occupied doing stuff. Please choose to give either Alina or Crash advantage this day for prepping them effectively, prepping their area.
Definitely giving Crash advantage because of everything that was going on with the store. I imagine a lot of my sleep, me staying up, would have been me down there helping and trying to make sure that tomorrow we get freaking moving.
Okay.
Thank you.
Day 3 dawns. Okay, so you've had 2 fails so far. Okay, so it's looking like it's going to be another 2 days still to get home. As Hakeem, you realize that the day you reach London is going to have to be the day you meet the Debt Devil. As on this third day, we'll go for bottom this time, for bottom first. Crash, you notice you've had a lot of work has been, the tools have all been laid out really clearly. There's some extra supports placed that happened in the middle of the night. As one contractor goes, one of the sailors goes, maybe it was the contract devil. Fuck off, mate. As you get to work feeling this is a little bit easier today. Can you please roll your check with advantage?
Oh, 100%. Come on. We got this. That's a 26 with that advantage. If we didn't, it would have been a 10.
Okay. Yeah. Bro. As with thanks to this extra support put in place, a lot of water can be shifted out, and this place feels good. Progress is starting to be made. We'll go middle. Hakeem, I'll still count you as the middle person, even though you're on top. Will you just be fishing again?
I'll be cooking it. Actually, I'm going to use the recipe book I have. 100 cheap cooked cheap recipes. I want to mass produce just like fish soup. So then it's just a way of having, so we can use a lot of the fish, but make it in a dish that can be mass given out. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, as you do that. Also, by the way, because you didn't take a long rest, you won't have your hit dice back. I just realized. So yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was making that as a note.
I'm at full now anyway, because we would have We would have rested.
Oh, because you had the one rest, yeah. No, you would have had half of them back. You only get half of them back on a long rest.
No longer. Of course, I only
Yeah.
have like. So
Yeah, yeah.
we've been
Okay.
traveling for a day or two.
It was 2 days, but on the second day you didn't rest, so you've only had one
Yeah,
full
cool.
rest on this trip.
I
Anyway,
got hop back.
um,
Nice.
please roll a survival check, or I mean, if you want to argue any other check for cooking, you can. I might, if you can try and sell it to me.
That disadvantage, yeah.
It will be at disadvantage due to your exhaustion.
Yep. No worries. I'll roll survival at disadvantage. Let's do that. Let's try and make some soup that won't kill everybody. See what we get. Disadvantage survival. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a 23. Holy fuck, let's go.
Nice.
This cookbook
Yeah.
is like very easy to follow, and it's very user friendly. And thanks to that,
Yeah.
you are just able to mass produce this soup. There's one moment where you just feel yourself like beginning to drift off, but then you're like stop yourself before you can accidentally burn your hand, and you continue to produce a good quantity of this fish soup. Very hearty. The people are sort of definitely on side with you. And we go to Alina. What are you doing this day?
Okay. So, more for the evening, she'll try and like make in the day, she's going to try and make like a projector kind of thing with her phone and like some boxes and random things. You know, like how you can like put a hole in a box and then.
Okay, yeah. So the bit arts and crafts sort of thing. Yeah, I like
She's
it.
going to arts and crafts it. And then she's going to try and make a projector so they can have a movie night with everyone to cheer them up a little bit.
Okay. I'm not surprised. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised that you have a torrented movie on your phone, considering you go on. It's been established you go on the dark web. So that's fine.
She's got a few random movies.
I want in that case then, because I feel like you could find a movie that they'd enjoy. Because I want a role for like the actual crafting of the makeshift projector, which I'm feeling like is something like sleight of hand or maybe survival. Or if you want to try and sell something, you can.
I'll sleight of hand it. I'm happy with that.
Okay, roll sleight of hand, straight roll.
Oh, 9.
A few people come to this movie night, and they somewhat enjoy it, but the quality is quite poor with the projector. You do find that Misfortune at this point has taken to being near you at all times due to like how much people have started to like really resent you. You see that Misfortune is definitely out quite often, and with that, however, thanks to the incredible work, the ship makes great progress on this day. As at the end of this day, thanks to what Hakeem has done, rations are just you can survive maybe one day. Like with some more decent fishing, you can survive the next day, and hopefully with good progress, this ship will make it. And with that, are there any things people would like to do before they go to bed on this third night?
Hakeem. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I was gonna say
No, go.
Alina's gonna try and find Hakeem.
You would find me in my room as I just finished writing up. Well, you'd see like a glimpse of it. Hakeem would hide it once he hears you and you come in. But it looks like he's writing like a table, like a weekly table of some sort. You do catch a glimpse of your name, and then he puts it away.
Are you writing about?
No. I mean, I wrote your name, but no, I'm not writing about you. Why? What do you want?
Is that your diary? Oh, that's cute.
It's not my. Yeah, it's my diary. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to come talk to you because I don't know, I'm feeling a bit useless right now. Like, I see you and Crash helping out loads and doing so much, and I mean, like, I had 2 people to my movie night, and I don't feel like I'm doing anything, like, helpful.
Oh fuck, that was tonight, wasn't it? I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh,
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 fuck.
shit. Oh yeah, you did say as well, didn't you?
I mean, I might have chosen the wrong movie. I did choose Jaws, but I thought it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, I understand the irony of that, and that just track is something you would do.
It's a good movie. I mean, I guess maybe the line "we need a bigger boat" is a bit insensitive to this whole situation, but like,
You can have inspiration, Gigi. That's really funny. That was really
So
funny.
good.
That made me laugh quite a lot.
but like, I don't know. I just need advice.
You're not gonna punch me, are you?
Why would I? Oh, no.
I don't know, just because the last time you spoke to somebody, you gave them advice to punch me in the face. So I just want to make sure if I
Okay, that was a
speak.
misunderstanding. I kind of meant metaphorically, but I mean,
Right.
maybe I shouldn't expect Crash to understand metaphor.
It's fine. Just sit down.
Cool.
So
She's gonna sit down. It's like a therapy session.
yeah, Hakeem puts away all of his things and kind of just turns to you. Everyone's doing their part, okay? And sure, right now at the moment, the crew's a little bit bitter, but I think it's mainly because the shanties. They're kind of a tough crowd anyway. I heard some of your singing. It sounded quite nice, but you got to remember that these people are military. They take the job very seriously. Maybe if you're gonna try and boost their morale, think about a way to them that would work or make sense, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, just something to take their mind off of it, or if not take their mind off of it, encourage them in what we're doing right now. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe make a game or something out of it. I know you're good with that. Like think of all their training that they used to do. Right, they would have gone through various drills and stuff. If you come up with a certain thing, maybe that will work. Or also
Sports
remember
day?
you don't have to do it alone. Say again.
Like a sports day? Like in
Supposed
spoon
to.
race?
I mean, think of like something grounded, like something to do with the ship, because we don't want them to be distracted. We want to boost their morale. If you're gonna do a sports thing, it should be to boost encourage them to keep doing the work that they're doing, or make them feel good about what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? I get it. The singing was your attempt at that, and I definitely understand it. But also you're not useless. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, my respect for you during this mission has vastly increased. Even just getting over here, you were very vital in us getting over here. And there was at no point during the mission that I felt you were slacking or you were dragging us down. You've been helpful throughout. So, don't say you're useless, because you're not.
Thanks. I needed that. And then she's gonna punch him on the shoulder playfully.
Yeah.
Right.
Always.
I'm gonna let you write in your diary. Enjoy. Don't write too much about Crash in there.
I'll refrain from writing about crashing here. I'll try to.
Cool. I'll have a think about what to do tomorrow. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been really helpful, actually.
Question, Alina. What? How do I say this without being weird? I'm just gonna come out with it. What is your favorite day in the week?
Probably Friday?
Friday? Okay.
Yeah, Friday's good.
That makes sense. Okay, cool.
Why? Are you planning a birthday party?
Yeah, I'm totally planning a birthday party, but you can't tell anyone.
But who's it for?
If I told you, then it would be a surprise.
Good. Okay. I'm gonna try not to freak out. I'm so excited. Okay. This Friday?
Good night, Alina.
Fine. Night.
As you leave Hakeem's room, you'd hear from the corner of from underneath you'd hear. I agree with him.
About what?
You're not useless.
Thanks.
Right.
Oh, look at you! You're finally being my biggest supporter.
I am already gone as he leaves.
Well, I know that you said that, and I'm gonna pretend you didn't disappear.
He gets in
Alina's-
my head. The boy, the one who, kidnapped me and her. He gets under my skin. I didn't think it was possible for that to happen, but
You mean Tiago?
yeah.
But yeah, he's not the nicest. And don't worry, he gives me the major creeps. But I mean, he's currently downstairs, like tied up and unable to talk and bleeding. So I think he's fine down there.
You don't want to. You don't want to kill him.
I do. But I kind of prefer that he's alive and in pain, to be honest. I'd rather he just sits bored out of his mind for the rest of his days than, has the nice, easy release of death.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to dwell on that for a bit.
Okay, enjoy.
Yeah. As he leaves. As the...
Can I do one thing before the next
Oh,
day
yeah,
comes
sure. Sorry.
It's very short, I think.
No. Go for it. What do you want to do?
Crash would, for all these days, he always kind of stays down near the brig. Always near, Hookman and Thiago. Max and Thiago.
Okay.
However, tonight, he is a little restless, and he simply stands up, and if he's able to, he's gonna make his way towards Thiago. Kind of wherever they're tied up.
Thiago hasn't moved too much. He's tried to scoot away from the water when it came in, but he's now sort of leaned against the far wall as he turns to look up at you.
I bring out a stool and I sit in front of him. I stare at him for a few seconds. And then I reach out and I take off his mouth binding.
So who put you up to this? Fiend? Which one was it? Was it Alina? Or was it that Hakeem? Fuck. Practicer of some stupid martial art I can't give a shit about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you did this on your own? Huh. That is very interesting.
Thiago, what do you know about forests?
They are full of trees?
You're useless. And I immediately start to tie up his
No,
mouth.
hang on, wait. Do you keep trying to put it in?
If he's saying wait, I will hesitate and then pull back once. But I still have the rope in my hands, just an inch away from his face.
Explain to me why You are asking me. Fiend?
No.
Oh, but
And
how
then
am I supposed to answer? If I don't even know why you're asking, I can't. You're asking me in code.
If you knew, you would have known.
Very well. Back to this kinky situation.
I tie up his mouth again.
You feel like he's trying to like he would be flipping you off if he was able.
Yeah.
As he is just left silent.
Have a bad night. See you in the morning. And then Crash leaves.
Alright, before we switch over, I just realised I need to ask a question. Hakeem, would you sleep this night?
Hakeem reluctantly will try and sleep this night. Yeah.
Okay. As you put your head down on the pillow, could you make for me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, fuck, man. Oh, here we go. Dude, I fucking hate this. This contract is fucking Hakeem's mental health up so much. Oh my god.
Boy.
Wisdom save, here we go.
You got
Here we
this.
go. Woo. I got a 16! 16 of the
pretty
rolls
good.
today.
Okay.
It's okay, baby. What happens?
Could you roll me a D100, please?
Oh god.
Oh my god. Fuck. 70! I got 70. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. 70.
Alright.
Shit. I'm so...
Let's see.
Oh, here we go.
You feel yourself drift off. And you suddenly have the thoughts as you're you dream that you have just woken up to get out of your bed. However, thanks to that save, you realize this is not reality, this is a dream. You're able to realize that stuff in this environment doesn't, like items in this room that you're in don't fit. There are items from your house back in London that are the desk is too much like your desk in your room. There seems to be this like section of the kitchen table. There's even like part of a rug that was definitely in a room that you were in ages ago. So you realise not in reality, and you suddenly get the thought of like, no, I've got to be I need to see the Debt Devil now. I need to see him now, and I'm still on the boat. That day's passed. The day just passed. No, hang on. A day didn't pass. I need to see him in 4 hours. No, I need to see him in 5 hours. No, hang on. As you begin to rush from room to room, the clocks in every single room is different, and there's no outside. You go from room to room. You never reach the outside of the boat. You're in this massive tangle of boats. As you open each door, you eventually start jumping through you open up trapdoors on the ground, you climb up rigging to go through trapdoors on the ceiling. You're just moving around the space, and just all the while there is just this that rattles in your mind. And then you open one door and you immediately push yourself out of bed, panting. Point of exhaustion is gone, no madness. But you feel you don't really. Your heart is constantly racing as you get out of bed. You definitely don't feel as exhausted as before. But something has shaken in your mind. And you don't, when you go to, because I assume you weren't sleeping with your chain scythes.
Yeah.
When you go to grab them, you could have sworn that they'd moved from exactly where you'd placed them.
Whoa. How far? Do I remember? Do I know? Or is this
Where?
more...
Where? I should have asked you first. Where would you have placed them?
I placed them underneath my pillow.
Underneath your pillow. They're on like the very edge of your bed, like right, still on your pillow side, but you feel like you maybe you tossed and turned a lot. To be fair, it was a very big dream, so maybe it's nothing, but they definitely moved position. Just it could have been your fault.
I stowed them on my back as I usually do, and I'm ready to help out for the day.
Okay, and with the final one, the final day, we need to first roll for the weather like before. So everyone, please roll a d20.
Come on, peeps. Selective hoorah! Shit! 7! Holy shit! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 7, 13.
Come on, Matt. 18 and above. 18 and above. Come on, Matt.
Come on.
Come
Fuck.
on.
1 sec.
Here we go.
Fuck.
No! Fuck.
6.
That's bad.
The weather, then rain begins to fall on the top deck, and this area begins to get quite choppy. Clearly, London is raining right now as well, as I will say that the deck is slippy, so the DC has been raised for the checks on the top. I don't think the weather's bad enough. I think it will just be standard for Crash down below. So we'll actually do Crash first. So Crash, could you please make your roll in the lower deck?
Will do. Let's see. This is normal athletics. Come on. 15.
Okay. There's a few leaks below. There's a few like moments where it's looking like it's bad. It's tough. You feel yourself working very hard, and we will cut to above. I want to actually go to Alina first. What are you doing on this day?
Okay. Alina is going to take heed from what Hakeem was saying. And she's going to go up and ask what she can do to help. Maybe to like the guys up in the sails and everything. Is it a sail ship or is it like a motorized?
Oh no, this is a proper
like a cruise.
Yeah, cruise. Like I don't know, cruise is the wrong thing. It's not power. It's not the sails that are moving it. The people on board would say a lot of them would like blow you off, but there would be a few people who would say, look, if you could just help us like clear the deck of all this stuff or this water, then that'll be fine. I'll hand you a bucket. As I will say, you can, if you join them in this, you can actually choose. So either you roll sleight of hand, or you can give them advantage, and basically the house will roll for you.
Okay, yeah, she'll give them advantage.
Okay. So I'll actually roll this. So their modifier is a +2. I'll roll advantage. I'll roll this in to you guys. So 2d20s. That is a 7 of 2 15s. 17. As a good portion of the water is cleared off the deck, making it quite a therapeutic task. Food is starting to run low, though. Everyone's clearly hungry. Hakeem, what will you be doing today?
Well, I made a bunch of soup. Has that just been gone through then, all of it?
You roll quite well, so there is still some soup. So if you want to do something different, you will run out of, if you do something else, you will run out of rations like at the end of today. But if all goes well, you'll reach London today.
Then I'm gonna focus on help.
You could. Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna focus on just getting the ship going as far as it can, and how to help with that. I feel like is also helping out on the deck as well.
Okay, you want to roll a sleight of hand?
Not only that, I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
use, even as it's water, I'm gonna use. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna use all of the sachets of sugar that I've collected, and begin to place it in vital areas on the floor of the. Because sugar absorbs water, I would make sure that I get a bunch of these, the most vital points. Probably maximum of maybe like 2 or 3, because I have 50 of them, but they're small sachets.
Oh
But
my god.
that's
Yeah,
what
yeah. I
I
was
would.
gonna say.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
That's crazy. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, for that, a sleight of hand because you're like pushing these in. Like I'm gonna say that's sleight of hand, especially because of how small they are. So roll a
Yeah.
sleight of hand for blocking up certain areas and allowing it to move, allow the ship to move smoother.
Yeah. Here we go. Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand, baby. 19.
19 with a
Nice.
19. The ship makes its way as you begin to just hear like a whirring at one point, Alina, on deck as you like turn around to see. You could have sworn you saw something behind you, but you can't quite. You don't actually like really notice it. Sorry, you don't really get what it is as you suddenly see. There it is! It's over there! As landmark after landmark appears, and Old Dancer draws in to central London
Oh my
as it
god.
heaves its way into effectively an emergency landing. You make your way there. The ship comes to a stop, and you begin to hear cheers around as you notice that officers have been stationed around to block off the passageway, but one by one people begin to exit the boat and head towards a convoy of cars set up by the port as you make your way back, seeing cheering crowds around surrounding the port, cheering the devil hunters who have returned heroes. As you would also notice that in the middle of the procession, Thiago and Max or Hookman have been taken in the center with the most able-bodied people still are there, and you guys would be ushered straight away to one of the top limousines there and ushered in to make your way to RDH as we're going to take a 5-minute break
Yeah.
right now.
Awesome. Holy
guys.
shit.
Well done.
I'll be
We
back.
did it.
Well done. Oh my god. We better get that fucking promotion.
Dude, we're getting
Oh.
that fucking from. Come on, dude. We killed it. We did.
Yes. We did good. We did
Yes.
good. Okay.
Holy fuck, man. That was gut wrenching.
I didn't. It was crazy. The thing with like the sugar, I was like, I don't want to say it, but sugar is actually wet. it's a
No,
it's a wet.
sugar does actually absorb water though. Sugar does.
It makes it. Well, water makes sugar liquid.
Yeah, but it absorbs it. Look it up. Look it up. It's a process called osmosis. Yeah, I looked it up before I did it. Look it up. I swear to God. Internet power, mate. It's on God, it's true.
I mean, I know what osmosis is, but okay. I mean, yeah, but it was a very loose end. I was like,
dissolves in water, it leads to a change of the physical state of the substance involved. Yeah, that's why it looks so slushy, but it's less watery.
I guess so. I was just laughing because I was like, I'm surely you mean salt, which does actually fully absorb water.
Salt does a better job of it. I knew salt did, but because I had sugar sachets, I was like, I need to know for definite whether or not sugar can do it. But sugar did the job. Sugar does do the job scientifically. Any listeners thinking, Jermaine, it's sugar, it doesn't do that. It does. I looked up. It does.
I was like, in
Yep, science.
baking, sugar is a wet ingredient, which is something that people don't realize. So you know, like how they say, like, mix your dry ingredients. Sugar is a wet ingredient. For that exact reason, because when it comes into contact with water, it's immediately dissolving. So I was just like, I'm not gonna say anything because we're gonna win, but.
I mean, bro, internet says it right there, man. I'm reading it right now. So,
It does do osmosis.
it does, bro. It does. And that's why I didn't spread it out. It's some sugary ass flooring. That's that helps.
Everyone's slipping and sliding. It's like a slushy.
It's a slushy, mate. It's a slushy. I'd rather step in the slushy than the slip, you know? That's what's up.
I'd rather sludge.
I'd rather sludge.
than slip.
Yeah, I'd rather sludge than slip. Mm-hmm.
That's a great line.
Thank you. That's what Hakeem's on now. Yeah.
Oh,
Hakeem's gonna have to go to therapy, by the way. He needs to definitely go to therapy 100%. Like 100,000, 10%.
Everyone needs to go to therapy, let's be honest.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been fucking hell. It's been crazy. It's been insane. I'm so ready to see these freaking posts, man. I want to see those fucking promotion pictures so bad. Oh,
Okay.
let's go.
The convoy would move on. The limousines would move. There'd be flashing photography everywhere. Like, it would be very oppressive. Eventually, you would make your way to RDH headquarters. Grey sky, rain, pitter in the ground, and you would head in as so the doors would open. The convoy would move. There would be a very the first people to straight away go there, and there would be guards from RDH that would show up and join with the other guards to just drag Hookman and Thiago towards the prison section of RDH, as you would be greeted as you guys would make your way to the front. As it would actually be the generals and then the main officers would first greet. There'll be some talking between them and Admin B. You would see you would see all of them. As let me just get this.
All of the admins.
Up. Sorry.
Wow.
Shit. All of the admins.
Yep. As you would see, Admin Brigard that you would see would be talking to them. Admin Ramiura would be there as well, who would briefly chat and then head towards the prison. And then you, Hakeem, would recognize Admin Sulis, as you would see a chap, very wavy blonde hair, sort of amber eyes almost, talking briefly, nodding as he would look around to you, as you would see someone that you very briefly met when you first ever joined RDH, as this admin is in charge of the humans, effectively. That includes human resources of all kinds. As he would briefly look at you, you'd sort of catch his eye and he'd sort of smile, and then everyone would be directed as Admin B would address everyone and go, "It's honestly an understatement to say that you have gone beyond anything we could expect. Thank you all. The medical facilities are ready for all of you if you would like to head towards there. They will be, staff is ready to treat you for anything that's happened. Please take as much time as you need for the debriefs," as he would address everyone in the teams, as everyone begin to make their way towards the main building where the hospital services are, and Admin B would head towards you guys, as he would say, "Fantastic. We've only heard snippets right now. of course, we'll be doing the debriefings, and I would like to see you guys actually personally for a debrief. All of you at once, of course. But first, Hakeem, Mr. Jahar, you need to be in the prison services as soon as you possibly can. A certain member of our prison is very certain that you should see him within the hour.
Understood.
Of course.
Before I head off,
yes?
I will ensure that my report of all of the happenings over the past few days is given to you.
You please, once you're done, all three of you to my office and we can discuss in person.
Okay, understood.
As he would nod and say, please, Crash, Miss Starling, please use as much of the facilities as you wish and come to me when you are able to. I'll be working here until 9, judging by what's just happened. As he will head off, unless there's anything else people would say.
He seems kinder.
I mean, we didn't piss him off this time, so he was always kind as well. He's not a bad guy. Guys, you both did an awesome job. You did incredible, both of you. Thank you. And Hakeem would give you both. He'd give you a really, really tight hug.
Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna get going now, as he's gonna head over.
All right, Hakeem, you would take the route down, as you recognise it before. It would be a lot more that you see. Like security has been heightened now that they know they've got these high level targets. As it would take a lot of back and forth, but eventually, Admin R would turn around from what she's just done, see you, and go, "Yeah, you need to be moving as quick as possible. Right, this way." As she would take you along to the higher level devils, where the level 2. No, hang on. Let me just double check. Come on. Yes, the level 2 devils are, as she would say, you would come to this door, room 52. You see like a standard level lock-in system. This isn't like the light devil's room that had to be very specific. That had to have a specific door. This is just standard procedure. Cell is in front of you, as she would say. He's been whining all day. Standard procedure like before.
You guys still have that box I asked you to keep since last time I came here?
Yeah.
Awesome. It always keeps him quieter when I'm in there. Thank you.
Right. As you would take this box, head over to the door, and should go, cell 52 open. As there was the large locks would open, and the door would swing open, complete black in front of you.
I walk in.
As you walk in, the door would slam closed behind you. And very, timidly, this little bulb in the center of the room would flicker on, revealing a cash register that would pull itself off the ground, held up by coins that would slowly drip down until they formed the vague skeletal form of a creature, as a tail of notes with this single quill prick at the end of it would form, and these horns would jut out of the register, as it would almost multiply into several that form this gaping, this sort of clinking maw, as they would look down to you, Hakeem, as the debt devil would be in front of you. Hakeem Jahar, we meet.
Long time no see, that. As I begin to open the box, putting forward, then dealing out cards and chips onto the ground. It's been a while. Shall we?
You insist, and so I will. As it flops, it's almost like slithers down, pulling at the cards and the chips as it goes. This game is a strange choice to communicate, Mr. Jahar. I simply approach you with a contract.
Yeah, but you took my body the last time that we fully had contact, and I felt that was a way of me having a bit of a boundary, you know?
That is what is
Been feeling
placed in
pretty
your
anxious.
contract. Your contract says very specifically that I take your body at the moment of your death if you have not paid the debt back.
Of course. How are we doing on that debt now, anyway?
You're on 34k.
Of course. Hakeem's just playing cards as he's talking. It's all for himself, to calm his nerves, to distract him, as he looks over every now and then at the debt devil. Oh, you want to see me? Might as well let me know what you're wanting. I know it says in our contract that you can summon me
We shall
for
proceed
any...
then. As it just brutally cuts you off, it like immediately ending all sort of chit chat, as it says, I wish to offer you more strength. Recent events have shown me that something is proceeding that will be very dangerous to me. And so, I offer you the following. One of my eyes and all of the power that resides inside it. That is what I will give you. However, the payment will be the following. Half of your liver, your left kidney, your appendix, and your gallbladder. Alternatively, you may add 816 and 38 pence to your debt.
So, you want me to give you pieces of my body to help you, and also, if I'm not down with that, you want me to add to my debt? Am I right in that?
Incorrect. You may choose to add to your debt or give me the organs that I have asked for. I have priced the organs on the average price on the organ market. That will be what will be added to your debt.
I want to know what the eye can do.
That is understandable. As you're playing cards, you suddenly it sort of the game is played. Roll a dice to see who has won.
That's a natural 20.
You notice that you have won, as a large amount of chips now go into your favor, as the debt devil will move its hand and display its chips, as it will say, what I offer you with my eye is credit. While you are under this credit, you can treat these as your points. Nothing can touch you while you have them. However, when you have invoked too many, as the chips begin to just multiply from like the one solitary column that they're on, they then start to overflow from the column as it goes. Once you have invoked too many, you will start to be hurt. However, it offers you some defense against unwanted attacks.
Let's see. So credits are gone. Are
Also,
they gone for good?
as I'll just explain it as it is. The state will last for 1 minute. While you are in it, you will hear me listing your debt. Any sort of damage you would take will be counted as these credit points as they begin to overflow again. And you will not be hurt in your main body. I shall see to that. However, once they are equal to your own health, you will take the damage normally. And then this will last for a minute, and it will be quite taxing on the body once finished. Unfortunately, this I cannot remove. But the credit will be reset to 0 afterwards, as the chips vanish, as it just places one hand on it. Additionally, while you are under this state, you shall be able to use 3 of my words. Audit. As it speaks this word, you feel yourself shudder. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Fuck. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. So mean. He's so mean. Great, that's a 7.
You feel yourself shudder. You feel like a twinge on like one of your arms, and you suddenly feel like you just jerk backwards as you feel like a being of weakened incredibly would have lost its head.
Hakeem just froze up.
It stares down at what you've just done, and then looks back to you. Exempt. As suddenly, almost as if it's flying, just without any sort of, not even just like flying like a bird, like it's flying with no air resistance at all. Devil just shifts in place in the room. And then it looks back to you again and goes, Levy. As it speaks this word, and you suddenly get the sense of like attacking this thing in front of you would have been this thing is like empowered, and if it was to attack you at this moment, it would slice through like any sort of protection that you may wear if you were wearing like flak armor of some kind. Yeah. As it says, that will be what I offer you.
Okay. Where do I sign?
As the contract is summoned in front of you, you have your own copy of this contract, of course, at home, and Det then places it towards you. You see the contract, which I will edit today. I will edit later. A new clause has entered, and you see it very clearly put in place. However, there are boxes that need to be ticked, as next to every single organ, I can actually send this to you right now. You can either tick the box that says you'll give the organ, or you can tick the box that shows the amount of money that you will place in your debt instead.
Oh God, give my organs is fucked. Do I just for my overall
sorry, hang on,
like...
wait, hang on. I should have put half of liver. It's not taking your whole liver.
Yeah, I assumed half of it. Ah, fuck, half of that. How, just by reading this through and looking at the organs, how much do I think physically this will affect my capacity to fight?
Can you please roll a medicine check?
Okay. It's a 19.
Okay, with that very good medicine check, you are able to understand that these organs, while you can definitely live without these in your body, like Det has picked organs that it can take without dangerously affecting you. However, you realize that alcohol, outside of battle, alcohol is going to be a problem. You're going to get drunk incredibly quickly and incredibly dangerously, which then makes you think if you're fighting any enemies with poison, or some sort of disease, some fast-acting disease, you're going to be in a tough condition. And also, you're going to get this. There will be an effect on your energy per day, roughly.
Based on that, which because Hakeem thinking this over knows he doesn't drink it already, and he knows that he already isn't gonna do good against poison. If he's like vulnerable to poison, that's not gonna be fun either. But he knows that he needs at least the energy to still fight. If he gets exhausted, then he's definitely gonna die. Compared to if a specific attack is coming in.
Yeah.
Can he figure out which ones of these organs? Oh, this is so fucked up. Which one of these organs, if he gave them away, would mean he gets tired quicker, and which one of these means that he'll be more susceptible to being poisoned? Like, is there a clear distinction, or is it just like all of them are?
It is the gallbladder and appendix are connected to the disadvantage to the drinking one.
Yeah.
The kidney would be filtering your blood, so that would be poison.
Yeah.
And then so by that it'll be the liver. If you can at least keep half of your liver, that would mean you don't get affected badly by the energy one.
The energy one. Yes. Yeah. How much is a liver? How much does
As
that
you
add?
look down, as you see 209,758 and 8 pence, as you see the most expensive organ there. As you almost expect from what you've experienced with Light Devil, you almost expect to hear a giggle, but you look up to Det that is just completely apathetically looking down at you.
Oh fuck. Man. Fuck. I don't know. He wants to get rid of the debt. He wants to be strong enough to get rid of the debt.
Be aware, our meeting shall end in half an hour. You must make a decision by then, Hakeem. We will not be able to arrange another meeting for another 3 weeks afterwards.
I'm going to quickly call Admin B.
Okay.
I can't. I don't have my phone.
You don't. Well, no, you don't have a phone. No, there's no calling. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot that. As you realise, there's no phone.
I don't have a phone now. Okay. And I know that there's no tweaking this contract as well. No debt.
You know that with debt, the words are final.
Final.
They are what is written down there.
Sake. So much money to the debt, man. It's so much. But then the chances of me dying goes up, but then I can kill more things. He's so got me by the fucking balls, man. He's had me by the balls the whole time. He still does.
If you like, we could move on to what Crash and Alina are doing. I feel like that's appropriate. I mean, Hakeem will be quite a while on this. Okay. So we move up past this prison where 2 new prisoners are being welcomed, and we go to Crash and Alina. What will you guys do at this point after you've just seen Hakeem leave and you've just heard about a briefing with Admin B to take place later?
And we don't know when later.
He just said once you were all ready, come to his office and see him. And for now, just do as you will. He seems to recommend people use the hospital facilities, but it's up to you guys what you do.
Crash looks towards Alina. and just shrugs. What do you want to do?
Do you want to go to Costa?
Yeah, I want to go to Costa.
Okay, cool. Let's go to Costa. Why not?
All right, lovely. You guys turn from the RDH headquarters, and you head all the way to. I assume it's your favorite Costa spot you go to.
Oh yeah.
Crash, roll for luck.
Oh yeah, 100%. 1 second. Ooh, that's a 5.
Okay, you open the door, Crash, to see. Unfortunately, the barista, your favorite barista, is not currently there. As
Okay.
immediately there are, however, some shady looks from other people who've just noticed, other workers who have just noticed you come in. However, you are served. If you guys just want to drop £3 on what you spend there, unless you're spending more, roughly.
Hey, don't worry, I got this. And I go into my pocket and pull out that wrinkled £5 that I found on the beach.
Whoa!
I'd say
Yes.
you can get yourself a coffee and then Alina like a tea or like something. I don't think like you can afford.
And I'll get myself a coffee, and you can use the rest for a heavy discount. How about that?
I'll take that.
Sounds good then.
Nice. You guys would be served. You are still RDH. They still respect you, but you guys haven't really had proper showers for quite a while. So a lot of clientele are like very much like, there's that RDH smell, like post-devil murder smell.
It's like blood all over us. I'm like, this coffee's lovely.
As you guys would sit in the
proud.
rainy coffee shop, incredibly proud that you're able to afford it. And what would you guys? Anything you guys would discuss?
Well, now we gotta wait for Hakeem. He's probably fine. He's always been okay. Pulled through.
He's probably just chatting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know what he's like.
Yeah. There's a lot on there's a lot on his shoulders. It seems like all the time. I'm glad I'm not in his shoes.
Oh my god, same.
Yeah. The only devil I gotta talk to really is myself, which is great. But other than that, it's nice to finally be in a place which isn't, well, a death zone for a bit.
Yeah, it feels kind of cozy being back.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is. So, anything on your mind lately?
Well, I mean, besides the fact that one of our friends died, not a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that and, Lily's still missing, but I've kind of come to terms with that being a thing a little bit.
We'll find her.
Yeah.
We'll find her and we'll get her back. Hot coffee. Yeah. But I don't know what to say.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. We'll find her. It's just kind of waiting for more clues to kind of figure out where to go from here.
Yeah. Hey, if you got extra devil powers with no drawbacks, like you didn't need to pay a dime, what kind of power would you get?
Ooh, that's a good one. What power? Maybe like something along the lines of like telepathy, like reading people's minds. That'd be kind of cool.
Why would you want to use that?
I think that'd be good, like, so we know like people's weaknesses a bit better, and then I can be like more useful.
I feel like that doesn't really help kill people, you know. That gives you hints of how to kill people, but it's not really killing people. Anyways, you have your own kind of thoughts on that. What I would like, now this is a really good one here, okay? Imagine this.
I see.
I've learned how to cook some eggs, but I don't really know how to make coffee. Imagine, look at this. Imagine if we can make, I know how to make coffee as good as this. I can save my £5 and then I can give that to Hakeem. And that'll add onto how much money he has, and then he'll get out of his debt thing sooner or later.
You know, we can make coffee at home, right?
What are you talking about?
Like there's a thing called a coffee machine. We could go buy a coffee machine right now.
Whoa, a coffee machine? But it's a complicated process to make. This is not like a natural thing that happens.
Yeah, I'm sure we can look up a YouTube video.
Coffee machines?
Should we go buy a
Those
coffee
are
machine?
real?
Yeah. Sometimes there's ones where you like put like this little thing in it, and it just makes it. Like you don't have to do anything else. It just.
Yeah. Put a little thing in a machine and it makes coffee. Sounds like a scam to me, I think.
Do you want to go see it?
Well, we gotta wait for Hakeem. So, and I also gotta finish my coffee. So,
Okay, that's true. You can also put something which is called instant coffee.
okay, now that sounds like magic.
Yeah, like literally you just put hot water in and it's coffee.
It is dark magic. Sorry.
Dark magic.
uh,
That only costs like £2 to buy.
£2 for dark magic instant coffee.
Exactly.
I don't trust it.
Base.
I mean, it doesn't taste as good.
Well, yeah. Look, I wouldn't expect anything less. We come into this establishment, big place, many people. That's what's needed for coffee.
I get that. I get that.
You see, refined tastes are very, they're important, you see.
Mm-hmm.
And this has never let us down once, has it?
That's true. It's not let us down.
Exactly. Just like, tearing people to shreds always worked for me, and still does today.
Plenty of scared looks around the cafe.
Oh,
You
God.
mean like in a metaphorical way, don't you, bud?
No, I mean totally literal. Remember our previous battle with Hookman?
Oh yeah, where we put them in jail and didn't hurt anyone. She's gonna try and wink at you.
I'm not even going to give you a deception run. No one believes you.
Ah.
Is something wrong with your eye?
Yeah, I got some coffee in it.
Fucking hell.
Brilliant. All right. As we will move from this from the Costa to the rainy outside back into the prison, as Hakeem, you
After long contemplating, Hakeem would once again look up towards that devil. This deal will help you on it. For whatever's on the horizon, whatever's coming, correct?
irrelevant, but correct.
The way you phrase things is always so incredible. Giving me one of your eyes, but you wouldn't replace the one taken, because that would go against our previous contract. No, it would be a replacement. Although what you showed me is clearly powerful. Daredevil, you're far too weak. You're not strong enough for what I need to achieve. I need a devil stronger than you if I want to get through this debt. And giving you more of myself just seems counterproductive. No. I refuse this deal. Goodbye.
The contract fades away. You see as it fades away, the passage that was written about this power and about this thing leaves, as the debt devil then says, "Please give the following to Alina Starling," as it offers you a different contract. Your name is not upon it, it is Alina's, as Debt says, "This is her copy of our agreement."
Pick it, fold it, and I fight the urge to read it, and I walk out.
Goodbye. As you sense the form of these coins sort of fade into the ground till eventually there's just this cash register with this pile of notes around it left on the ground as the door slams shut. You are debriefed by admin R. You it's very quick because you mentioned just you did not accept the deal, and you are sent back outside. The rain still lashing the ground as you leave the prison. RDH beside you.
Hakeem just keep kind of putting his hand against his chest, his heartbeat like racing, sweating profusely, but he feels concrete in his decision as he'd go and find his companions.
All right. Whatever happened, like you'd either you search RDH, realize they're not there, see a text from Alina. Actually, no, you wouldn't see a text. You have a phone.
I don't have a... Thank you, John. Thank you. Sure.
Yeah. So just had to remind you because I'm not sure if you're quite sure yet. But
oh yeah. It's really settling in now.
Let's say that eventually either you'd find them in Costa or they'd probably, I don't know, what would you think's more likely? Would you wait in RDH or would you go out searching for them?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't go outside because again, I have no idea where they are, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't take the gamble. I would probably make my way to Admin B and let him know wherever they are. They should probably should contact Alina because Alina currently is the contact for preliminary squad B, squad 5, so because I don't have a phone right now.
As you head up, you head up the stairs, eventually reaching Admin B's door. You do hear inside voices and see that he's currently chatting to someone. However, the door is blurred out. The window on his door is blurred out, so you can't quite see exactly who it is. After waiting for just a bit, though, the door would swing open and Harib would walk out. As he would go, "Hakeem.
Hey, Harib.
I suppose you are next."
Yeah. Hopefully I get as nice surprise as you do, I guess. Thank you again for this.
He, at the same time, goes, "Thank you. Yes. The B will mention it to you at some point, but the funeral for Peter is going to be arranged. It will be an official funeral."
It's good.
RDH.
He deserves that. And
I agree.
I think because of him, I'm choosing to be a little bit more human today. So I'd walk inside.
So glad to hear that, as he'll say as you walk in, and he would walk the other side. Admin B would turn around and go, "Oh, Mr. Jahar, are you choosing to do a separate interview? A separate debriefing?"
But before my team arrive, I did want to speak to you very briefly. Also, you're going to want to text Alina because I currently don't have the means of contacting her myself.
Very well. As he will not text, Admin B does not text. he will send an email quickly to Alina's phone, and then
Only he knew
look at
it's
you
the
and
same
say,
thing.
I've sent the email. What is it you wish to discuss with me, Mr. Jahar, before they arrive?
I want to start a dialogue to potentially have Alina Starling granted access to the password for Crash's awakened form. Upon this mission, Alina showed her devotion to this mission and its completion. She is also the only person capable of calming Crash down. I trust her with my life. I trust her with managing Crash in his most hectic state. And I believe it will benefit the squad if she too has access to that password. I would like it to be put up for review.
There was a time, I will say this, Mr. Jahar, there was a time where I would have immediately denied this request. I will not lie to you. However,
Would have been a time when I never have asked, to be honest.
however, we have interviewed quite a few people, and some of them were some very unfortunate souls. The mutants who you liberated.
Hmm.
And they kind of testify to this statement, and also they can certainly testify to her character. So yes, it will be put onto review. I'll make sure of it.
Thank you.
Any other
I
things
guess
you would wish to discuss?
we wait now. Question. Two questions. One less serious than the other, so I'll start with that.
Right.
You know, if we do like company phones here, or like business cell phones, flip phones, any type of phone, at all,
That
maybe.
can also be put under review.
I'd love that to be top of the list, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Alina. I mean, I don't love her. I mean, I do think of her fondly, but anyway, I do.
I do
The
believe
phone
it
would be
is.
great.
It is important that you have a phone, Mr. Jahar. I'm very
Yes.
concerned, especially after I received an email from Peter Warren, Mr. Warren, who told me that there was apparently a sighting of someone looking like Hugo, but he said that you wanted to tell me this. Uh, this was true.
Hugo,
Yes.
I did put that at the back of my mind. Honestly, sir, you have to recognize Hugo's the first person I ever went out on the field with, and
Mm.
I held a lot of respect for that man. If what me and Peter saw that day is true, I would like to know if I can be in charge of getting to the bottom of it. I believe Hugo's body is currently in possession of a fiend.
We can
Oh.
pin that to speak about later. An investigation has been launched. Do not fret about that.
Okay. All right.
And
The last
your
thing then.
serious question?
Yes. Regardless of whether you deem us worthy or not of this promotion, I want it to be understood that I care very much about the safety of people in this country, and I know that there's a growing threat, even if today isn't the day that promotion's given. Whenever that is, I ask you grant me permission to make a deal with the Knife Devil.
The Knife Devil has a tenuous relationship with us, Mr. Jahar. One thing you must understand is this. We can put your name forward. However, if Knife wants to make a contract with you, it is something of incredible severity, and it would be quite hazardous for you to be near it. during the inception of one of these contracts. It's not unprecedented. We recently had a member of our military, in fact, make a very strong contract. I mean, I believe you did briefly see Luca, interrogator.
I did.
Some incredible. Well, I suppose what I'm trying to say is that if the Knife Devil wants to make a contract, it will, and your acceptance would mean an incredible change in
Of
you.
course. Mm.
It would mean going. I mean, not even one of our big three have a contract with the Knife Devil. They are considered monsters by anyone who meets them, but even they have not done something so far.
I plan on
Although I
taking
do
the squad.
very much appreciate your patriotism. That will take you far, Hakeem.
You don't get anything without asking, sir. And I appreciate your honesty.
That is true. As at that point, unless it was something that Crash and Alina would be doing during this, you guys would probably make your way to Admin B's room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Okay,
do you think
cool.
of anything else?
As you would, one of you would knock on the door. Admin B would say, "Enter."
Hello?
Dismemberment Fiend. Please take a seat, and Miss Starling as well. Please take a seat. Now, this is a standard briefing meeting, so please explain this event as you guys would explain the raid to Admin B. And I must ask you at this point, would there be any points of this raid, any things in this raid that you guys collectively would not mention?
Good question.
I think we would have agreed on if there was or wasn't before arriving here. But
Yeah.
Hakeem, whenever that conversation was, Hakeem would say that he doesn't believe there's any point in hiding anything. And
Yeah.
he would say that he doesn't believe there's any point in hiding anything, personally. But he'd hear what you guys have to say.
I don't think there's anything that Crash would find the need to hide.
Yeah.
Because I think we just... Yeah. Yeah, I think we tell them everything that we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
As all information of this raid, every single bit of it, the Lucy, the thing itself, would you mention any connection between Thiago and you, Alina?
She'd mentioned that it's the same like group as her, and
Okay.
they're making the hybrids and stuff. She wouldn't mention anything else like extensively. She just mentioned it would be like the same people.
So,
I don't think even we know about that, actually.
we have struck a great blow against this Western force. The main boss of the Western force, his son, we now hold. And also his greatest asset, or greatest soldier. I suppose I'm at a point here where I have to consider, do we perform an exchange with them?
What? For Lucy, do you mean?
Yes. The Hookman we must keep. And negotiations may break down between us because of that, but I know for a fact they will want Thiago back, and we can maybe liberate your friend.
Are you even confident
Yes.
in that at all?
It'll be
Valentine seems
what I want to ask is, are you confident in that? What is your opinion? I mean, I do believe that a squad of RDH should be able to give their opinions on missions that they will take part in.
sorry, sir. I think you might have misspoken.
I didn't
or
misspeak.
I
I don't misspeak.
Understood.
From what I've seen from everyone, you have performed, as I said before, above and beyond. And I am incredibly confident that with all three of the admins backing you, unlike with other squads, we'll be able to legitimize you as Squad 5 of the RDH. As he will stand up and say, "Congratulations," as he will hold out his hand to shake each of your hands.
You know, I shake his hand.
I will not lie, it was quite a bumpy road, but I have had that before with squads. And so, in roughly, it needs to all be legitimized, of course, but in 3 weeks, we shall be holding the ceremony for your official becoming of Squad 5.
Ceremony.
And then a couple of weeks after that will be the official funeral of... Oh, sorry, he should have said, in 2 weeks we'll be having the official funeral for Peter, and then a week after that we should be having the ceremony to... It's just a ceremonial business. However, to return to business, like before, we need to come to a decision on if we go forward with this prisoner exchange. Of course, like you were saying before, Mr. Hakeem, yes, the main issue is this Valentine.
Yeah. Even if we do this exchange, I fear his hold that he seems to have over the hybrid isn't good, and we want to get Lucy back. We don't want to get a mindless hybrid who, as far as our knowledge, could turn on us at any moment. I believe Lucy is as redeemable as Alina was. If we're able to get her back and help her, she would be a great asset to RDH, and RDH would be a good home for her.
There is a... yes, sorry, he would actually, he would correct you. He would actually look to Alina as you said Lucy, and then look back and...
Sorry, I meant Alina. My bad.
Alina's in the corner it's all good. Everyone calls her Lucy.
As he would go, then you have a decision. As said before, the kingdom vote will be taking place. We have then to act. I am under the belief as well, yes, Mr. Hakeem, Mr. Jahar, that they have access to mindscaping of some degree. We don't currently have the resources to hit them hard and fast. So, no matter what option we take, we're going to have to be prepared to undo this brainwashing that will occur.
If you place us in charge of getting back Lily and arresting Valentine, we will do our best and we can get it done for you. I think
very well.
After the sacrifice everyone made, handing over Iago would be a disgrace to them and their hard work. There's just more work to be done.
This is an incredibly dangerous mission. Currently, resource-wise, I can't offer you the same. That she is in the, from what we understand, she's in the capital of. She's in the Flavdas is the capital of the Western Mafia. She is likely there. If this teleportation ability connects to prison blocks, well, to be fair, if this teleport ability connects to prison blocks, then it could be in any of the, as he points at Alina's phone. It could be any of the prisons any of the locations you showed me that they own. I'm just a bit concerned that there's not much evidence currently, and I don't want to cast our newest squad into a wild goose chase immediately.
What do you think we should do, Alina?
I mean, as much as I hate it, Tiago must know. So, what if we start there? And I don't agree about giving Tiago back, but we could use him as kind of bait. I mean, they're using Lily as bait against me, so why don't we use bait against them?
I was thinking the same thing. I think that'd be a great idea.
I'm not completely opposed to us striking first in the betrayal of agreements. I'm also curious about these TF spots they highlighted. But if you wish to get Lily back first, I completely understand. I can place a different squad in control of that before August. I would appreciate it if. Actually, I will consider that for later. Actually, all you need to know right now is that the funeral in 2 weeks. A week after that will be the inauguration. The inauguration of your squad, and then we'll have more information to go off. That's for sure.
Sounds great. The last thing I guess I have to input here is a request as far as what we shall be known as, even as all squads are named.
Yes, that is important. Do you have a name in mind?
I do. Alina kind of helped me with it a bit as I kind of look over, give her a little smile. As I'll slip him a small note.
Right.
I'll say, I'll just whisper him. I'll say, just don't let the fiend know just yet. I always like kind of keeping surprises when it comes to him.
Very well. As he will look at the note, Jermaine, what name would Admin Brigade see written there?
Angels of Purgatory.
As that is where we'll end today's session.
Wow.
As we will be having a time skip next session.
Holy.
Well, that was, yeah.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. That was a lot.
That was
Mate,
a lot.
I feel like I got pummeled by a bunch of emotional punches. Oh my god.
I was really ready for the it was interesting you didn't take it. I was ready for like the organ harvesting scene.
Dude, I was
That's-
so going to take it, but then I really deeped I was like, as a player, I was like, dude, just take it. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's so powerful. That decapitation thing, so cool. But then I really thought about it. I was like, but let's think really and truly what Hakeem wants. Hakeem wants to get as far away from debt as possible. He doesn't want to be in debt anymore. And even the idea of, okay, cool, well, you just take the deal, you don't worry about the money then. It was just like a principle thing. It was like,
Yeah.
You do want to get stronger, but there's stronger devils than debt devil, right? Your mistake was just rushing to the first devil that you thought of, and you made a terrible deal, and now it's offering you more deals, and also it's going to help him. I was just like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go different. And whether that's knife or if that's another strong one, who knows? But
Lovely. Please give yourself inspiration, because actually I should have rewarded that, because that's a very deep decision to make. I really respect that.
Thank you. Can I ask one thing before we all leave? Please share those pictures, please, for next session, please.
So yeah, so that's why, because I heard this is like in the future. I'm like, yeah, let's do a time skip to the inauguration
of
your group.
Oh my god.
So yeah, please post your new designs as official Squad
Yes.
5 Angels of Purgatory.
Yeah, baby. Do it in arts. I don't know. Do in general. Do whatever the fuck. I don't know. Who cares? Let me find it.
Yeah, if I wanted to be a Discord mod about it, I'd be like, put it in art. But yeah, I don't really
Yeah,
care.
it doesn't matter. Who fucking cares? Let me find it. I'll find mine. Who's going first?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I wanted this to be shared to everyone for so long.
There were a
I'm
few
so
moments in this session
excited.
I've rushed a bit because I'm like, I want to get to the end of to make it this is the official end of the raid arc now. That is it. The raid arc is done.
Yeah, that makes sense. Amazing arc, by the way. So fun. Such a fun. I think that's my favorite arc so far. Honestly, it was so good.
It was. It was crazy. It was so good.
Please, can people put what they would be doing during these 3 weeks? We're just going to do a bit of in our own time, put down a list of what you'll be doing and any questions that you want to get out of Thiago. I will say this: no matter what happens, admin B will not allow Luca to be used on Thiago or Hookman.
Okay.
So you cannot. So you will not be able to completely mind wipe him to get all the answers.
Okay, who's posting first? It's definitely not me. I'm telling you that, guys. Now, I'm telling you now. There's no way I'm posting mine.
Okay.
I'm at the edge of my seat right now. Just.
Me too.
Wait,
Should we?
I think you just. Well, I think I sent you both 2, right?
Yeah.
You both should have. You 2. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I think we should all just post those 2.
So have you guys not seen each other's as well? Sorry, I mean Matt and Gigi.
I haven't seen Gigi's, I
I
think.
haven't seen Matt's.
Mate, I haven't seen anything.
We could do. Well, if we're getting Hakeem last, then should we just roll for either Alina or Crash first?
Yeah, sure.
Odds and
Roll
ends.
initiative.
Roll initiative, yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Crash initiative 16.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
13. Okay, fine.
Oh,
13
close.
for Alina.
Alright, Crash, go first.
Blip, 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 blip. Yeah, I don't have it saved.
Bro, I'm not.
I can't be
I
the
posted the Mr. Bean gift now.
I've got mine
I can't be
saved.
the one
I've
to
got mine
post it.
saved.
Okay,
You can't be the one to post it? Okay, I think...
Do you want me to? I have it saved. I have it saved. I can do if you want me to.
Yeah, if you can.
Okay,
'Cause it'll be
I'm
faster.
gonna post. Yeah. I'm gonna share crashes right now then.
Okay, sick.
This is our boy Crash.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Cleaned up
There
a
he
bit.
Oh, he
is.
looks good now. Oh, that's so. He's got the shit. He's still got the shitty trainers. I love it.
He's still got those critters.
Oh, I
His
love
hair
it
grew
so
out.
Good.
cute.
Yep.
Longer hair. Yeah, mate.
That's nice. Love that.
Oh,
It's not all
Well done.
bloodstained.
Okay, so we've got Alina next.
I'm getting it ready.
Hey, a new season for new bloodstains. I like that.
Oh, yeah. What?
Oh,
Wait.
I really wanted Misfortune to be in a different position. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Why do I feel
That's
like she's got the
so
slingshot
good.
behind her back? That's actually
Yeah.
kind of sick.
She's just hiding it.
Yeah. I loved it when you
I-
said today that you were like, "Oh, Missy's gotten more comfortable with just being around you, more around
Yeah.
you." I was just like, "Yeah."
That's worked
Nice.
so well. I was like, I really wanted Misfortune. I thought Misfortune was going to be on the ground, but no, I actually love this around her neck. It's really sick.
Yeah. I have a sense that she puts her arm diagonally on the floor, and then Missy just walks up of it and just
Yeah. Oh my god, that's sick. She just walks out.
That's cool.
He walks out of the shadow.
Yeah, just shoop. He's so cute.
Love it.
So good. Oh my god.
And then here we go. You're the last one, Jermaine.
All right, send him.
What?
Whoa! Yeah, the light
What?
blades. Let's
Oh,
go.
that's so good. And like the cloak. Oh my god.
Yeah, the coat's cool.
Had to give
The
him
coat.
And then the
coat's
longer
so
chain
good.
as well, because we can see the bottom of the chain now. From the
Yeah.
Wow.
that's great.
That's
That's
so
everybody.
good.
honestly.
Oh, let me see if I can. I think I have the picture of. Oh, I'll find it later. I'll send the group pictures in a bit.
I cannot
With the
wait to see
PDFs
the
as
great
well.
pictures.
Everyone next to each other. I gotta tell you, everyone next to each other looks so good.
So
They
sick.
Everyone together looks so
We-
sick. Honestly.
All right, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
kick
gosh.
Craig out now that we got those genuine reactions.
See ya, Craig.
Bye, Craig. Thanks.
Bye,
for today.
Craig.